guys, you know what time it is. It's your boy David at the Irish Hotspur, Ireland's #1 Spurs fan, and we are bringing you the watch along as Tottenham take on Nottingham Forest in the Premier League today. Of course, it's not a trophy, but top four is still alive, so it is important that we get that result because I'd rather be in the Champions League and participating in it next season than not. As you can see, no Jacko today, no scoreboard or timer because Jack and his fancy computer are in London and Jack's actually at the game today. So hopefully for him, Nick and Nick's daughter Anya, we do get the win today because I'd like to see them celebrate a few goals before they get home. But and Shaw Butler actually as well is also at the game, who's usually with us. It's his dad's birthday, so happy birthday to Mr. Butler, and he's there with his brother as well. So howdy all. But of course, we've drafted in Paul, who didn't actually want to watch the game, but we made him. Paul, how are you, my man?
You know what? Fuck it, man. I'm getting a little bit excited, dare I say it. You know, I went into the pump up on the canvas, but I think there was some comments that were coming up, and you know, bit by bit, you know, it goes 7, 8, 9, and I'm up. And I just saw that Liverpool fucked it. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm a glutton for punishment, but I'm a little bit excited about this game now. Let's see what happens, eh?
No, 100%. Let's go after my man. But of course, you know, Liverpool dropping points is absolutely huge, Paul. They would have been inside the top with the game in hand. So massive for us today that they've dropped points. But I will say, Paul, we failed to capitalise on that in recent weeks gone by.
Yeah, we have, and that was the first. When I saw the Liverpool result, the first thought I had was, here we go again, because we've had this chance before and we stuffed it. So, and I bet Forest is up for the game today. You know, they're not going to. They've beaten us easily in the League Cup, so I think they might be able to do us. So we've got to be on our toes today. You know, let's hope we go at them.
100%. We're going to welcome a few people in here, and then we're going to talk about the lineups. As you can see, our lineup is scrolling across the bottom of your screen. Let's see who we've got with us today. We have Mark. He says, how Sonny keeps starting is beyond me. All season, he has been atrocious. Absolute fair point. Good to see you in the building, Mark. We also have Pokey Eaton says 25-0 to Forest. Hopefully not. Mark has gone with 3-1. Big up, my man. Slimboy Tubbs has gone 3-0 Spurs. Nafir FF says, my prediction is boring football. Cara Simpson says 3-1. Let's just take a minute for all the Liverpool fans saying we are back. We are smashing the rest of this season. And they've lost 1-0 to Bournemouth. Top 943 is gone. He's laughing at Liverpool. Big up, my man. We also have Suriak in here. Give me 1 second. They take that noise off in the background. Scoot Reacts says, morning all, big up. Come on, you Spurs. I'll take a 1-0 all day. Big up, Scoot Reacts. Good to see you in the building. We also have Mary W. Let's get playing again. Better lineup, in my opinion. We will be talking about them any moment now. Cooper, he's gone 1-0 goal in the 80th minute. Spurs victory. We've got Derek Smith in the house, who's gone. Bournemouth have definitely picked up in the last few games. They have 164 Spurs. Says, good afternoon all. Big up 164 Spurs. Good to see you in the building. We also have Swim Master 2-1 Spurs. We're all disappointed, but with Poch, we're going backwards. Conte is a better proven manager when back. Let's get top four. Keep Levy happy enough for Conte. The 1 year and the main 4 quality players. Absolutely love that. Big up, Jacob, my man. Good to see you in the building. Of course, there will be a fan show after this with the one and only Jacob, guys. So make sure you get on after and have your say. Big up, Jacob. I'm way behind. Who else are we here? G has gone with 2-1 Tottenham. Moondog is in the building. Big up. He's gone 4-0 Spurs win. Absolutely love the confidence, Moondog. Big yourself up, brother. We also have Steve Pryor, and he says, afternoon all after last diction. Also afraid I can only see and 1-0 loss today. And we also, why is this running so slow? We've got Drew Lazilis is big. I'm not sure why I'm even entertaining this. The Bournemouth did us a big favour this morning, time to pay back the fans with a performance, and that's it. You know, they absolutely owe us a massive one. Drew Zilla, Derek Hutchinson, big up, Dave and Paul, Spurs 0. Forest 1. Yeah, look, I can see that outcome happening easy as well. Mia W, big up, Paul. Your makeup is looking good.
Thank you. Yeah, I've got my false beard on, my fake bald head thing, ready to go, man.
Love it. Love it. We've also got Shakiri Shock. We've got Tiger Lily. We also have Koi's in the building. We also have Shem Tam. We've got Dave Ginola, Kevin Williams, Big Yoke. We've got Dunkus Torp. We've got Slim Boy Tubbs. Big yourselves. We've also got Ken T as well. Good to see you in the building. Scully, Jeff Totten. Who else have we got? We've got Longy as well. Good to see you all in the building with us. People keep not shy that our computer. If it continues on, we'll probably cancel or leave it, and then wait till Jacko gets back. But we'll see how it goes. But Paul, with the starting lineup, as you can see running across the screen, Fraser Forster in goals, Romero, Dyer, and Langley from the back three, Davies at left wing back, Porro in at right wing back. Of course, no Emerson even on the bench today. Morgan Skip in the middle. But the ball, Son keeps his play, but we're Charlison in for Kulu. It looks like Charlison will be playing on the right.
Yeah, I thought Richarlison would be on toilet cleaning duty today, so maybe he's done a good job, and they're all nice and shiny, and they're all happy with their porcelain, and he's getting a run out. And maybe David's gone. Just on Richarlison's thing, my first opinion on him was a bit harsh, I think, and then I heard I think it was Coover and Brian Daigle talk a bit more about it, and I'm kind of softened on it. When you're emotional, you just finished the match, and these journalists, man, I haven't got much time for journalists, and they might have just caught him at the wrong moment. So we'll forgive him that one. I can't do anything with the chat, so I don't know. Big up chat, click like and subscribe. There you go. I'm just looking at the boys lining up here, and yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to read the vibe, man. And here he comes. Does he? Here he is.
Yeah, I don't know what. Do you know what it is, man? It's going absolutely mad here. I'm not sure if this is going to be doable or not. My missus is going to tune in and let me know. But Paul, how badly did these players owe us a performance today?
Oh, after the last three, man. The last three and all the clever planning and all that bit of shite they've been doing and game management. Fuck all that now. That's all out the way. Let's go and win a bloody game. Is your stream of the game pretty choppy, Dave?
No, mine's running fine. Honestly, I don't think my power has the computer for this, or my computer has the power for this. Not mine. Is yours really choppy?
Yeah, it sort of fits and starts. I can kind of watch it.
Yours...
Oh,
yeah.
You're popping in and out of the vortex a little bit. Maybe it'll settle down. You never know.
To be honest. Yeah. We'll give it another minute, see if it settles down. But the players are making their way out onto the pitch here. A lot of Sunny fans there. Daniel Levy there as well. Who's he talking to? Is he a guy winning? He's in a suit. Is he a guy winning?
Dude, they look like him. The guy he's chatting to looked like some mafia dude. You see the pinstripe suit he was wearing? Bloody hell, man.
Yeah. Stop. Hopefully there's a lot of money, Paul. Hopefully he's looking to come and watch Tottenham today and wants to buy the club, huh?
You never know, man. Anyone will do. Anyone.
Well, let's wait and see what happens here today. They're just going through the lineups. Paul, are you surprised that Richarlison got his quotes during the week after lost?
I am surprised. I was just saying while you were gone there, Dave, that my first gut reaction to what Richarlison said was I thought it was completely out of order. But I've heard other people say that it's heat of the moment. It's just come off the pitch, and you know what journalists are like. They're always trying to catch players, trip them up, get them at the wrong moment. So maybe give him a little bit of credit for that. He did something silly, but you know, we all do something silly from time to time, don't we?
We all do. We all do. John O71 says, big up, Dave. I'm so sorry about Wednesday. I really felt for you and Jack. I hope today it will cheer you up. I really hope it'll cheer me up as well, to be honest with you, my man. Look, I'm absolutely broke. We need a result here today. And big Paddy Higgins says, here we go again. Maybe this weekend we'll feel proud. Could happen. God, I miss feeling proud of my team. I think we all miss feeling proud of this team, my man. I think we all miss it. But look, you know, Nottingham Forest do have game changers in their team. Morgan Gibbs-White is a good player. You've also got in there as well. Another very good player, can make things happen. So hopefully we can keep them out today. They've got a dismal away record. They've only won one on the road this season, and they've conceded 29 goals. So, you know, if we don't see a good sort of attacking performance today, I think we are in big trouble. I think Conte will go. Adrian Chia says, big up, Dave, and Paul was busy with the Liverpool script. No worries at all, my man. Good to see you in the building. How are you keeping, Adrian? Hopefully you're keeping well. Hopefully this script is a bit easier on us today, my man. And then we've got Skunkwork says, shitty Ricky for a hat-trick. It's just me, or does Ricky always look like he's on the verge of tears? Yeah, he does.
He looks on the verge of punching someone,
look like that when that he was. Yeah, to be honest, really up. How's the stream going for you now, Paul? Is it any better?
It's up and down, but we'll see how we go. I mean, it's probably good enough to watch the game. Well, look, you're freezing it. You're freezing in and out a little bit here, Dave. But I don't know if that's me or you.
No, that's on my end. With the first 5 minutes, see how it goes. If it doesn't get any better, then I think we'll just have to leave it today and wait till Jacko gets back with his computer.
With his super machine.
Steve Cooper. What do you think? What do you think of Steve Cooper, Oz, or Paul? You know, it's a name that was maybe thrown into the hat for a potential investment to Conte.
I'm not sure, man. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen Forest play enough really because like I don't really know much football outside of Tottenham. Really, I don't watch any other shit. So I don't know if he's good or bad, really. But we kicked off anyway.
Yeah, look. Yeah, we have kicked off. We're 20 seconds in, 22 seconds in. If anybody wants to stink up, Nottingham Forest are on the attack here down our left-hand side. It's Renan Lodi. It's passed it inside to John Joe Salvi. He's gone for a ball over the top. Langley wins that, and it's a Nottingham Forest corner very, very early on. Or have they given a goal kick? That's harsh. Thought that was a corner there myself, but it's a goal kick to Tottenham.
There's a very precise header. Langley headed it onto the Forest player's head before it went out there. Very precise, man.
Don't think he meant that. Ben Davies back to Langley. Langley switches it across to Romero. Romero takes a nice touch, gets out his feet. He's coming forward with the football.
Yeah, get fuckers forward, man.
Big switch on it.
Gave it away.
That was poor. Shelby picks up the ball again. Where's the pressing? For fuck's sake.
Don't run away from him, you twat.
Skip's got to go and press Shelby there. He was just too worried about picking up a position.
Yeah.
Hoiberg.
Yeah, he didn't look good. They had a chance. They had a chance to press there, and they backed out of it, didn't they?
Oh, Dark Song G says we can't lose to Bobo or it's a total embarrassment. Dark Song G, good to see you back, my man. I hope you're keeping well. Look, many people are saying Wolf Forest, Serge Aurier to score the winner. I mean, if that happens, that's a disgrace because that guy couldn't kick a cow if it was in front of him, to be honest with you. He's absolutely useless on the ball. But big up, Dark Sun G. Good to see you. Let me know how you've been. Midweek was a disappointment.
Mistake by Forest there. Come on, throw on. Come on, Tottenham. Here we go. Come on. Yeah, throw it backwards. Oh, why don't you kick it backwards even more? Come on. Oh, no, Skip's on it. Progressive play.
Give it a good ball over
Not a
to
bad ball. Not a
Richarlison.
bad ball.
Richarlison.
Fucking yeah!
Come
Yes! There's
on!
Richarlison. Yeah,
He put
man.
the ball on the plate. This
Oh,
is
look
what
at him. Oh, Richarlison just said, yeah, there's my cock. How'd you like the size of that?
Oh, come on. 1-0 to the good already.
That was
What a
nice.
goal.
Nice ball
What
by
finish.
Skip, eh?
Porro's
Nice ball by...
loving it.
Yeah. Richarlison finished it well. Let's have another look at this. That's a good ball. Fuck me.
Who played that Skip?
Yeah, Skip. Richarlison, great finish. Bang.
Boom. Oh, what a finish. Come
Oh,
on,
wow.
Richie.
Nice one.
Turn down Chelsea to play in white and blue, singing do a they and diddy dum diddy do. He looks good, looks fine. Tottenham's number 9 is always on my fucking mind. Do a they
Oh, fuck off VAR. Fuck off
He's way
VAR.
outside.
No.
He's fucking way on.
Maybe they told him in training when you're going for goal, go for both corner flags. Then he'll shoot in the middle instead of just getting one the other day. This can't be offside. I don't start drawing lines and
Because
fucking.
Jack will be going absolutely crazy.
No, come on.
Don't tell me it's not being given.
Piss off.
Can't be offside.
I thought he timed his run perfectly there. I mean, look at this. You know, they got this picture up on the screen.
Yes,
It's shit, isn't it, Dave? You know, I mean, what is it? Are we looking at his fucking elbow? Is his elbow offside? You don't play football with your fucking elbow. You play it with your feet.
He's way onside. Sure, look at this guy here near Harry Kane. He's keeping him with him. No way.
It's going to be his fucking elbow. It's going to be his elbow, isn't it?
Off.
Oh,
fuck
off.
Offside. That's a joke. That line is not right. I'm sorry, but that line they've drawn is nowhere near correct. That is a disgrace. Nah.
Come on.
Nah. Come on. That's poor. Fucking hell. Adrian G says you're liking the script, lads. Come on, you Spurs. And then Dark Sun G says, finally Richie scored his first goal in Premier League for us. No, it's ruled out, mate. Oh, it's ruled out. What a disaster. Absolute disaster. I was buzzing for Richarlison there. Looks like that's not the case. Ruled out from offside. Me personally, I don't think that line was correct. Be interested to see the fallout from that. But for you, an absolute disaster.
I don't get why they don't do offside. I don't get why they just don't keep offside simple and do it from the leading foot. You know, you do it from the leading foot. You know, the foot's usually on the ground. You can draw the line on the ground. When it's like someone's elbow, you've got to do the dotted line down to the ground. And that's, you know, you're starting to make shit up when you do that.
Oh, so frustrating, Paul. So fucking frustrating.
Bullshit. Did the linesman put his flag up or?
No.
Did the linesman put his flag up? No, it was purely VAR. Wow, real clear and obvious error, that one. Bastards. It's a fucking joke. They're all sitting in Stockley Park in a big pile of shit. Here we go. Come on, defend.
Aria recycles that.
Come on, there, just boot the fucking thing. Oh, right, offside, okay.
They're saying VAR's a load of bucks. Moosehead says, I like that you have a good point. And Hiss and Bluff says it's meant to be an obvious millimetres ain't clear and obvious. Absolutely, honestly, it's a joke in my opinion. I think it's a fucking joke. I don't think that line was correct. To be honest, I think they should have looked at the player closer to Harry Kane. It's from the angle they drew it. Højbjerg picks up the ball out to Romero. Romero go for the switch to Langley. Look at that, beautiful. Langley picks up the ball. This is better from Tottenham Hotspur. Where was this Wednesday night? Davies into Salzburg. Salzburg out to Romero. Get that out to the right to Porro.
Yeah, let's get it started. Here we go, man.
Too slow, Porro. Play skip.
Come on, man. He's been at Tottenham too long already, hasn't he? He's slowed down, kicking it backwards. Come on.
Oh, this is played by Sonny Davies down the left-hand side. It's a very ball. It's a shit ball by Davies, but Porro picks it up. Can Porro deliver one? Skips back on it. Into Zinedine Salzburg. Don't shoot. It's gone to Harry. Beautiful play by Harry. Back out to Skippy. Right. Skippy, go out like Porro. Get a good ball in here.
Whip it in. Whip it in. Oh, on the ground now.
Skippy
so
back
still
to
got
Romero.
it. We still got it.
Ah, beautiful by Romero.
Fuck you.
Salzburg. Good switch of play out to Sonny. Sonny seems to be
holding the
touchline. He's cutting inside. He looks stretched. It's a good ball in. It's cooked away by Nottingham defender. Sonny picks it up again. This is good.
Sonny.
Into Romero. Romero all the way out to Pedro Porro. Let's make something happen, Porro. To Skippy. Look at Salzburg. Oh, why is it so negative?
Oh, it's all right. Eric Dyer's got it now.
Face, go into that. That's it. Make something happen. Oh, shit ball by Porro. If Emerson on that, people be going mad. Oh my God, Dyer. Holy shit. He's fucking
He's great,
useless.
isn't he?
He's so bad.
He shouts at everyone. He's shouting at everyone as usual. Like it's everyone else's fault.
For the last 5 minutes. Everyone else's. He's such a clown.
Fucking useless, man.
Such a clown. Like, it's such an easy piece of defending to do there. How's that gone out? For their throwing. Yeah. It's embarrassing. And then he's blaming everyone else. We've just had the ball for 5 minutes. We've made your job easy. Moonhead.
What the fuck was that?
Freuler, whatever, Jack. That's where you need Jack, the German pronunciations, and Ben Davies takes him out after the ball's gone. Just fucking clueless. Do you know what it is? Ben Davies got jealous of all the cards that Romero's been getting in the talk about him. So he needs to get in on the action now. So he's going to try his best. Yeah,
Davies is probably in line for like the Fair Play Club Award. And that's an award you don't fucking want to have, is it? The biggest pussy.
John Joe Shelby looking to deliver this towards the back.
Oh.
We don't win it. Of course we don't. Moonhead though clears it. And then Kane just gives it away, for fuck's sake. Forrest bombing forward here. Way! Souvenir for Jack on the south stand there.
There we go.
Let's move it, Tottenham. Let's go and get this early.
All right, let's go.
Out to Romero. Romero picking it up. Get it into the midfield quicker, Romero. Good ball into Salzburg. Oh, shit. That's shit by
Well, we got away with it. We got away with it.
For the over-up at Salzburg. Okay. Go on.
Referee.
Book that baldy shitbag. Mounting at the officials. That's my job.
Disrespect.
That's my job. How dare he take my job?
Look at him. He looks like a half-price Vin Diesel, doesn't he?
Dave, do you know the saying you can't score with your elbow? How can it be offside? I don't understand, my man. John Johnson says, big up, guys. Come on, you Spurs. It's a crime, isn't it, Paul? VAR.
It's pathetic. It really is.
Activity before our eyes.
Okay, come on, Sonny. Whack it in. Don't hit the bloke. Got players there. Who's at the back post? Who's going to run in? Here we go.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, Romero. Oh, just couldn't get that on target. Got the header all wrong. Still 0-0 here, 13 minutes in.
Yeah, but morally it's 1-0.
Yeah, true. It's been a decent start though, right, Paul? A lot better than what we were expecting, I suppose.
Yeah, it's quite bright, you know. I think we're definitely the better team at the moment, but you know that could fucking change with Tottenham, can't it? Oh, Forest don't look particularly dangerous here, but you know who's that ball to? Fuck me.
The guy in the fucking stands. It's probably
Yeah,
Jack
Mr.
calling for it.
Heineken.
It's probably Jack in there calling for it.
Yeah. All right, come on, nice and calm. Nice and calm. It's all right. Have we still got the ball? No. See, Nottingham Forest was always a fixed race to look forward to. You know, Tottenham, Nottingham Forest, because both sides used to play really good football. It was always an entertaining show when these two played. That was when Cloughie was still around.
Doing all right this season, though. To be fair to them, it looks like they might beat relegation.
Yeah, I think they'll stay up. They seem to have enough about them. Come on, let's stop this bullshit.
Yeah,
fuck off.
This is where the attacking intent goes out of the game. You know, when they start this standing around, passing it off 5-yard bullshit.
Yeah. Okay. Come on, let's put a bit of pressure on their keeper. See what he's like kicking with his feet.
Make the fucker go along. Now win
that. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, my God.
Okay, all right, cleaned up. Nicely done, Romero.
Porro.
Come on, Porro.
He's out runners. Shit ball.
Fucking hell.
Come on, Tottenham. Fucking produce something. Well won. Ref! Oh, come on! Soft as shit. Jesus Christ. So happy to blow his whistle.
What, he's giving that to them?
Yeah. Apparently you're not allowed to challenge in football anymore, Paul.
I don't know, man. I mean, I know I'm biased, but we don't get a lot of luck with referees. Come on, Dyer. Yeah, Sonny. All right, I'll give you that one. Well done. Yeah, right, that was nice by son. Good ball. Come on, Porro.
Oh, shit ball. Shit ball.
I don't know. It's a nice idea. I'll give him that one. He'll get one of them right.
At least
he'll get one of them right. Yeah, all right. Skip's got it back. Come on, Skip.
Win that. Well done.
Who was that? Was that Porro? Yeah, nice one.
Kane. Switch your play all about shit ball again. For fuck's sake, that's 4 in a row. 5 in a row, actually. Someone go on, Mark. Judge yourself, he's shit. Someone get on him.
Yeah.
Warrior. 2 foot that fucker as well. He was useless. Dickhead.
It's been a while since Richarlison's fallen over, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, do you know what? This is where my fear comes in, though, Paul. When we start misplacing passes, you know, we're not really too eager to go and get the ball back.
Yep.
We know what happens.
Yeah, they're getting a bit comfortable, aren't they?
Yeah.
We've got to get better balls in. I mean, I like the intent though. So, oh no, perfect.
Got away with
Yeah.
it more. Everybody out there, let me know as the stream sort of settled down a little bit. I know it was very, very in and out. So let me know if it's settled down a little bit for you guys out there. Please, in the comments. John Joe Shelby, Paul, he's starting to, starting to make things tick a little for Nottingham Forest, getting his way into the game.
Yeah, I think someone needs to send him a little message, just to scare him off a bit. Maybe get Romero. I mean, Romero, he can have a yellow card in this game, can't he?
It's not Romero if he doesn't get one.
Yeah, he's putting his body about a bit, and he's doing what our players don't do so much. He's making himself available in a lot of their plays.
Well done,
Here we go. Oh, fucking boot!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Rule that one out, Vienna!
Harry Kane!
The big man strikes again. Harry Kane, king of the fucking lane, king of world football. Let's have it, my man.
That's it, man.
Come on.
All right, see, fans start cheering now, Conte. When you give them something to fucking cheer about, mate, don't whinge about them.
Good player by Richarlison down the right-hand side. Skins Shelby. Davies keeps it alive. Porro digs it out with a good ball across to Harry Kane.
Brilliant ball by Porro.
Yeah, very good ball. Oh, look at that scoop pass. Got it.
Brilliant.
And Harry Kane just towers above Spurs.
How the fuck does Kane do? He had two players climbing all over his backside there, and he still gets the ball like there's no one in competition with him. He does it all the time. No. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. All right, well, let's keep going, Tottenham. Let's keep going. Let's keep pushing, man.
Let's go and get 2, 3, and 4, Paul, eh?
Yeah, let's just kill the fucking game. Kill the game off,
Referee, get out the way, you absolute moron. I'm sick of these referees. Fucking hell. Tit. He doesn't even know where to position himself.
So Kane's like left bollock wasn't offside in that one. We're all right, are we? No VAR? Okay, good.
I'm sure there's a strand of hair he forgot to gel that they'll try and call offside.
Yeah.
Salzburg back to Porro. Porro's getting well into this game. I'm liking him. Good ball out to Richarlison. Slick Rick on the ball again. Can he make it 2-0? It's gone into Harry Kane. He puts it across, tries to go for Sonny, unlucky. Well done, Salzburg. Kane keeps it alive. Oh, it's a good ball. Richie, son. Oh, that's a penalty, ref. He's just got through the ass of him. That's typical Serge Aurier. That's a penalty all day long.
Where's the VAR for that?
If there's no VAR on that, that's a joke, Paul. Oh, it's on Davies.
Well, let's see. Richarlison has been known to maybe fall over a couple of times. So let's have a look. Here we go.
Davies, look. It's the one on Davies.
Oh, yeah, no, he gets shoved right out of the way, doesn't he?
It's typical Serge Aurier. How many times did he do that at Tottenham? That's a bloody penalty.
Yeah, he had his back to the player and everything, didn't he?
Oh, they haven't even checked it. This is embarrassment.
Oh, get the fuck out, really?
And now we have to give the ball back to them.
We have to give them... Never goes our way, this shit, does it?
Never. Dark Song G says, it's been a long time since we scored. Come on, you Spurs, King. Big up, Dark Song G. Absolutely buzzing for the people.
They kept it simple, You put a good ball into the box, Harry Kane will get it and deliver for you. The last few games, our three forwards have been playing like individuals. They've not been passing or creating for each other. So, you know, it's good. That was a brilliant ball by Porro, though. So, you know, here we go again. Come on, knock it in, knock it in.
Who is it? It's Ben. Oh, good play out by Salzburg. Out to Benjamin Davies. Play Sonny.
Oh, not bad
Sonny
ball.
back
Come
to
on,
Ben.
Sonny. Oh,
Elbow the keeper.
oh.
Well done. Smash it.
Bang it in. Oh, that was worth a crack, eh? It was worth.
Harry Kane.
Oh,
on,
yeah,
boy.
that's it.
Oh, Pedro, the Pioneer, the postman. Can he deliver? He does it again.
Yeah.
Oh. Adrian
All right, no, we're looking good. We're looking good and lively here, David. This is good.
Yeah, it's much better. And then DJ Samuel says, great live stream as always. Come on, you Spurs. Look, I'm well aware it's a bit choppy today. That will be resolved when Jack is back, but just stick by us today. Come on, DJ Samuel. Really appreciate the support. Adrian, DJ, and of course, the one and only Dark Sun G. Big up, everybody. All we need now is a Sun goal and a Richarlison goal, and that'll top today off.
Yeah, just to shut everyone up, you know, including me.
Yeah, including me as well. Romero on the ball. Beautiful pass forward down the channel. Into Harry Kane. Harry Kane goes out wide to Skip. Skip switches the play all the way out to Benjamin Davies. He cuts back inside. He gives it to Skip again. Skip is having a great game so far, and that's a shit ball. He got overexcited. Should have went out wide to Porro there. But Tottenham are 1-0 to the good, and we're playing some good football. Long may this continue all game long. It's been a while.
What the fuck is that? What the fucking outfit is their goalkeeper wearing? It looks like he's just come off a catwalk. It's like half shorts, half dressed or something.
He probably has come off a catwalk. Don't forget he was in Paris, my man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go. That explains it.
Oh, well won. Come on, Richie.
Come on, Richie.
Into Kane. Kane on out wide to Benjamin Davies.
Come on, Ben.
Outside? Give it out to Porro. Let the postman deliver. Here
That's
we go.
The man running up. Kane's running in. Is he? No.
Give it back to the postman. The Poronator. Do you know what, Paul? It's just so nice to see us have the possession, isn't it?
Yeah, they're not having much of the ball at all here, are they?
No, not at all. Not at all. It's so nice to see us in possession. Salzburg, look at that. Good.
Well, it's so nice to see us in possession in their half of the pitch as well. I like this.
Yeah. Look, it gives me confidence because it doesn't mean I have to see my defenders do stupid shit. Oh,
yeah.
The ball on the top. Oh, just too much on it for Ben Davies, but he left a bit on Keylor Navas, and he's dead right to do so as well. Well done. That's what I want to see. Good ball. Oh, if he was a striker, he would have got his foot on the end of that.
Close.
Nottingham Forest really struggling to get out their own half here. They really are shit away, but oh my God.
Yeah, they're giving the ball away. They're giving the ball to us all the time, aren't they, Forest? This is great.
They're so bad.
Yeah, it's like watching Spurs play Spurs.
Oh, Porro loses the ball. Oh, well done. Romero, beautiful defending.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's great defending, isn't it? He just nicked the ball off him.
He's just class, isn't he? He's just class.
Yeah, he really is.
Steps in front of him, nicks the ball off him. Get out my way. You're a pussy. Love it. Straight out to Benjamin Davies. Benji. He's gone in the midfield to Salzburg. Salzburg nice and easy to Ollie. Ollie. Back to Højbjerg. Zinedine Salzburg. Good ball into Richie. Ref!
Oh, come on, Ref. Give it to Porro.
Jesus Christ. Who's this Felipe guy? Fuck me. He's concentrating more on his hair than his football skills.
Yeah, that's a fucking yellow.
Did you have hair like that back in the day, Paul?
Oh yeah, I went through all sorts of hairstyles. Like I went full flock of seagulls there for one moment. And I had a mullet and everything, man. And then for the next 30 years, I shaved my head until lockdown happened. And I thought, let's see how much hair is in the whole fella yet. And I quite like it because I could do a nice Ralph Coates, old style footballer. Feels invigorating. I hope they give this ball a Porro. It's not going to be Kane, is it? Tell me it's not going to be Kane.
Sorry, with the delivery, it's going over the top to Kane.
Oh.
That was cheeky. Skunkwork says, come on, want Ricky to get on the sheet. You see what I did there? I did, my man. I did. I want to see Richarlison get a goal today as well. I think, that was just poor by VAR to rule that one out. Skip with a good switch of play out to the post, man. Take it down.
There he goes. Come on, Porro. Yeah, that's it.
Porro. Ricky Rick. Oh, shit, by Slick Rick. Slick Rick picks it back up again.
Got it back. And we got it back.
Moon boot, switch of play. Fucking Jesus.
Straight to Forest.
Everyone else has been pinging that out to Ben Davies to his feet, and Dyer's just lobbed up in the air.
Yeah, hoof.
Jesus
there he goes.
Christ.
Give it to the player closest to you, Eric. That's the only thing you can fucking do.
Go on, Postman. Oh, Postman.
There he goes. That's what we want to see.
Porro's had a brilliant start to this game. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Skip on the ball again. He's had another good start to this game as well. Another switch of play by Skippy. So this time, look at that. Just give it to Skip, Dyer.
Right. Why can't Dyer do that?
I don't know. Sonny!
Oh! Here we go.
Salzburg. Ben. Richarlison.
Is it still in?
Kick. There's 2 or 3 in this game for us easy today. Easy.
I think so.
Salzburg's been that first touchdown. Could have a shot.
He's been a little bit quiet, Salzburg, hasn't he?
Yeah, Skip has picked up most of the reins in that midfield switch and play and shit.
If we go 2-0 up or even 3, I want to see a bit more of Pape Sarr. I think he's good. I like Sarr and Skip. Nice header, Mr. Davies.
I'd like to see Sarr get a few minutes today. I think he deserves it.
Oh. Here he goes.
Everyone, if you could smash that like button, that'd be absolutely awesome, by the way. If you could do that, and also smash that subscribe button as well. A massive, massive help to everything we are trying to achieve at this channel. And feel free also to get in a super chat and show your support for what we are doing over here. Tottenham still 1-0 to the good. It's not good to see you. Scooter Adams, love Richie's work rate. I just wish he could be a bit tidier on the ball, to be honest with you, my man. And Chop Liver says, Rico, remember him bombing down the field with a ponytail on the side. Romero on the ball here. Romero into Skippy. Skip to Dyer.
Oh, and Dyer just walks, yeah. Come on.
Don't do it. You can't do it.
What's he doing?
He's so infuriating, isn't he? He slows everything down.
He just pisses me off, man. He really does. Here we go. Come on, Eric.
He walks. He takes 10 touches to give a 5-yard ball to Romero instead of just giving it to him. Ref!
Referee, come on.
fuck's sake. He's just bashed him in the side. It's not fucking dodging cars. Forrest on the attack here through Serge Aurier. Surely that's
they'll give it away. It's all right. They'll fuck it up.
They're so bad.
Yeah.
Come on, get pressure on him.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. Referee gives that.
What was that for?
I think he breathed. I think he breathed on him, Paul. That's illegal now, you know.
He just farted near him, did he? Just.
Yeah.
Get a special brown card for that.
Forrester, good ball out to Højbjerg.
Let's go. I like Forster's distribution. He's a lot tidier than Hugo with all that sort of stuff, isn't he? He's like when he gets the ball, I'm not shitting myself. Like Hugo is like, oh fucking hell, he's gonna trip over it or do something crap.
Oh, what a ball by Porro to get him back to Richie. Penalty!
Oh, penalty!
Yeah. Again, all started by Porro. Great ball into Kane. Kane flicks it on to Richarlison, and Richarlison wins that penalty. He's asking Kane, can he take it? Will Kane let him? Oh, beautiful. Look at this. He gets the touch. Penalty all day long. He hasn't touched the ball.
Penalty easy, man. There's no VAR in that. No way. Oh, just turn my light on.
Kane nuts his Felipe. And then whoever this shit house is, he just comes across and takes out Richie. He touches the ball first. That's a penalty all day long. Richie gets there before him. Come on. I wonder when he let Richarlison take it, Paul. Richarlison asked not. Kane's like,
nah, bullshit, Willie. There's no fucking way he's going to let.
If Kane scores, he reaches 20 goals this season, which
you've got to chloroform Kane to get him off the free kicks, let alone a penalty. Here he goes. Come on, Harry.
Come on, Harry. Come on.
He's going to hit left. Son. Just hit left. Bottom left. Left.
Oh, it's down the middle. Oh. It's beautiful. Harry Kane at the double. That's his 20th.
Look at that.
This season. 2-0. We can relax now. Come on.
Oh, can we relax though, David? Are you sure about that, man?
Oh, yes, we can. Yes, we can. Oh, that beautiful man, Harry. Mwah. Look at that. Look at that. Come on, Harry Kane. Moondog, I need a new one. I need it to say 269 and then a big whoa at the end of it. Come on. Big Harry. Oh, it's beautiful. Great penalty as well. Straight down the middle.
Straight up. Near the top as well. Oh, that's a ballsy one, isn't it? Ballsy one. Could easily have gone over.
Nah, it's confident. That's what it is, Paul. It's confident.
It is, isn't it? That's a man in his prime, isn't it?
Danny's still loving it. Scooter reacts. It is. Big up Tyler as well. Skunk works. Class A Kane, baby. And then Steve Price, as Dave says, we can relax your cameraman. Honestly, get the ham sandwiches out. Get the beers out the fridge. You know, enjoy today. Wins got very few and far in between, so enjoy a win.
See, although I'm not fussed about top four, I still just want to win every game. So if that lends us up at top four, well, so be it, you know. I'm not saying I'm not interested in top four. I hope we finish 6th or 7th. Fuck that. You want to finish as high up as you can, can't you? Don't you?
Fucking right you do. Too right you do. Serge Aurier picks up the ball. You can see Conte screaming at them to get up. Look. Conte shouldn't have to tell each player to individually press, for God's sake.
I think Aurier's completed more passes in this game than he did in his entire fucking career at Tottenham.
They're absolutely spot on. Ref, he's just bombarded into Richarlison. He's all over him.
That's all right. Oh, Ref, come on. Come on.
Fucking hell. How many more is he? I mean, Jesus Christ. Kane over the top for Richarlison, and it's just not good enough. Tottenham players look very happy to sit off here. Now that 2-0 up, job done. Don't rest on your laurels. Let's go and get 3 and 4. Let's kill this game completely before half time. Well done, Sonny. What were you going to say there, Paul?
2-0 can be a dangerous old score. You know, you can get a bit complacent. If they nick one back, then it's game on again, isn't it? So we've got to keep pushing here, get a couple more goals, just take the piss a bit, you know?
But this is the thing. Why are we sitting so deep? Go and press them. Every time you've pressed them, they kick the ball back to us.
I think we're just waiting for them to fuck it up, because that's what they've been doing all the time, really. There'll be a loose ball. There you go. There you go. Straight out. As if by magic. Who says I don't know anything about football? Fuck's sake.
No, I think you can chalk Steve Cooper off the short list.
Yeah, no, I don't like what I'm seeing here, man. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, look at that.
Come on.
Midfield.
You
and he loses
dopey
it. What?
fucking cunt. Harry Kane has to get us out of shit after an Eric Dyer masterclass in just waltzing up the middle of the field like a talentless twat. Just stop playing football, Eric. You're not cut out for it, man. Go and open a fucking greengrocer stall or something, man, will you? I mean, you know, he doesn't like defending and he can't play football. What fucking use is he? I don't mind a defender who can't play football if they put tackles in and shit. But Dyer, here we go.
Honestly,
sorry, Dan?
I think that's what I think we're going to have to put him forward for the next trip to the moon just to get rid of this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, for the first moon colony, where they're not coming back.
Salzburg to Porro, to Porinator, back into Zinedine Salzburg. Salzburg down the line to Richarlison. What can Slick Rick do here? He's facing up Shelby 1-on-1. Oh, a little step over. He does him.
That's it, man.
Kept alive. The Porinators on the ball. To Salzburg.
Come on, Salzburg.
To Romero.
Come on, Romero. We're walking around a little bit here. Come on, run around, guys.
Oh, Sonny, put it back.
Nice one.
There.
It's all right. We've still got it. We're still dangerous.
Well done, Skippy.
That's how you do it.
Romero. To Dyer. Don't take 20 touches. Just move it. Nope. Slow it all down. Back to Romero. Salzburg, back to Romero. Come on, guys. Let's go and get the third. See, we can play football when we want to, or when teams allow us to.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Danger man. Oh.
That this attitude last Wednesday night. Oh, beautiful. Who's that? Højbjerg trying to play between them. Well done, Romero. Cleans it up. Fraser.
Yeah. Oh,
skip.
Skip.
Ref.
It's all right.
Shelby stood him out. Could be a red card there. Stood shown, surely. No. Free kick, though.
Yeah.
Actually, I need to change my banner. What am
This might be the first watch along I do where Spurs win. First two I did was shite. Maybe the curse is broken.
Why is my computer acting up?
Okay. Loads of space out there. Oh. Tottenham's not happy. I think they think that should have been a corner. Let's have a look here. Comes in.
Nah.
Nah.
Who's that kid looking for the hat trick, though? Sneaky Kane.
Yeah. I mean, when we're talking about, signings during the summer, it'd be nice to sign someone who is just a standout captain candidate as well, some big thug in midfield, because I don't think we've really got a captain at the moment. There's not, maybe Romero, but I don't know, he hasn't got the temperament to be captain maybe, but, a player that can grab the game by the bollocks just through effort, really. They don't have to be a crazy good player or anything, but just someone who leads by example on the pitch, gets them fired up, All right, here we go.
It's coming to Harry. This is a good opportunity to go and get third. The Porinator. Postman Patty goes to deliver. Oh, Porro picks it up again. No, he doesn't. He pulls out.
That's all right. We'll get it back in a second. Don't worry, Dave. Wonder how many minutes will get added on.
It's a Nottingham Forest quarter, is it?
I think so. It's a bit choppy, but let's have a look here.
Been a long since I've been able to enjoy a half of football, which is good.
Yeah, let's just keep it. Keep a clean sheet before we go in. Come on.
Good header out. That'll do.
Yeah. Oh, only 2 minutes. That's good.
Can't let them score before halftime.
No.
It'll be a momentum changer. Serge Aurier to Lingard, back to Serge. He's gone all the way back. Nottingham Forest looks so wide of ideas.
They don't know what they're doing, do they?
Not having a fucking clue.
Look at him. Wow. That split us in half, mate, that ball. Surgical. Just kick the fucking thing out. You want to.
Good defending there by Dyer. That's it. Just keep it tight until halftime. Switched out to Serge. Aurier. Shelby. Back to Shelby.
That's it.
Come on, Tottenham. Wake the fuck up before halftime. That was too easy. Good one, too, with Shelby. He absolutely drives this one through. Who got the block in there? Romero. Well done, Romero. Nottingham Forest. All you got to do is put this up in the air. We never win headers from set pieces ever.
Yeah. Our set pieces have gone right off the boil recently as well, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. Yeah, GLVO's not working his magic. Oh, well done, Forrester.
Yeah, see, I think he's...
Blow it up. Well done, referee.
That's it. Done.
Time. Tottenham are too good. What people want. But, Paul, how good is it to see us? Look, Nottingham Forest are absolutely shite. But how good is it just to see us on the ball playing on the front in football again?
Yeah, it was mainly in their half, wasn't it? It was good. We're testing them. Nice. The odd. There could be a few better crosses into the box. They need to sharpen up a bit, but we're not. Our general passing. We're not like doing dumb shit and just giving the ball away a lot, are we? That's the main thing. We're keeping hold of it. Whereas whenever Forest are getting it, they always look like they could lose it at any second, don't they?
They do. I think James Carroll, he says, can we start talking about how good Ollie Skip's been coming back in? Or his injury maybe the look. Ollie Skip he's had a very good game today. Højbjerg sort of he's kept the ball taking over, but Ollie Skip is the one picking it up, spraying it left, spraying it right, and playing with a bit of intent, Paul.
Yeah, and like even in our last few shit games, Skip's been playing all right. He seems he seems to be playing with a lot of confidence. Like he had a crack at a volley there. It didn't come off, but I like that he's fancying himself for things like that. It's a good sign, very good sign.
He's had a very good game. Another player I've also been impressed with this half. It's got to be Pedro Porro. I think Pedro Porro's had a very, very good half of football. Anytime he gets the ball down the right-hand side, he's looking to make things happen. Okay, some of the crosses could have been better, but ultimately, 2 goals came from him. The first one, a lovely scoop pass in for Harry Kane's header. And the second one, it was him with another good pass into Kane, who then nutmegs Felipe. And then Richarlison was the penalty. So I think Porro has been a huge, huge plus from that right wing back. But look, very positive from Tottenham today. Be interesting to see if we're still going to sack Antonio Conte after this game or not. Very interesting to see. Kulu Sexy Football says good first half for ages, but it's against a terrible Forest side. Richie was a joke. No, look, I get it. Forest have been absolutely useless. They've offered nothing and barely broke us down apart from near the end. I mean, the 1-2 Shelby made to get that shot off, we were broken down way too easy for liking. Reducing them to 1 or 2 chances this half is a lot better than what we're used to seeing. I would say we've been a lot better, much improved this for sure. But Paul, we're being then against Sheffield United, Wolves, AC Milan. Why are we only seeing it today when the pressure's off?
That's the thing, it's that's the disappointing thing, like when people say, are our players good enough? And it's like, well, yeah, they have the ability. We can beat anyone. It's just the consistency of their mentality when they approach games. Sometimes they just don't want to know, and sometimes they do. I don't know I don't know why that happens and why it doesn't. I mean, I would have thought that after the Sheffield United game, I would have thought we would have won the Wolves game. A bit of a reaction. We lost Wolves, but where's the reaction? It's AC Milan time, and okay, nothing there. So we're getting the reaction against bloody Nottingham Forest. I mean, it's better late than never, I suppose, isn't it? But that Forest Shelby player, he looks like he looks pretty tasty, actually, doesn't he? He's pretty lively. He's getting himself into good spots. Might be worth Romero just saying hello to him at the beginning of the second half. Hi Shelby, I'm Romero.
Yeah. Look, even one of the midfielders getting a bit closer to him, and he's on the ball a bit too much for my liking. And if we do start dropping off this second half, he will start dictating the game. But look, this is what infuriates me, Paul. It's kind of like, where was this against Milan? Milan sat back all game. They didn't come out with any intent, but we didn't go at them with the same intent we've gone at Forest today. We haven't picked some of the passes that we picked against Forest today against that AC Milan side, and this is what infuriates me more. I mean, where was that when I was there? Where was that in the game against Sheffield United in the Cup? Like, my problem is that these players pick and choose when they're hungry, when they're not hungry, when they have the appetite for a fight, when they don't. In fact, I would argue, today there's not much of a fight going on. That's probably why they look so good, But I just find it even more fucking infuriating, to be honest with you. Even more infuriating.
Like you could understand it if we were just dog shit or.
Good to see you whenever this decides it wants to come up, because it's going so fucking slow today. Here we go. He says, could be 3-0 if not VAR. Loving a D and P combo. Come on, you Spurs. David Paul combo. Really appreciate that.
Come on, you
Like I said, not our
Spurs.
best watch along. Not our best watch along by any means, man. I know it keeps freezing for you guys out there, but we are trying our best. But, you know, even more reason to super chat. Help me get a better setup so this shit doesn't happen again. But Paul, he hasn't about the VAR. I mean, for me, I think it's a disgrace for God. I think when you look right across that line, I struggle to see where he's offside.
I just, like I said, I hate the way they take it from someone's elbow or their cock or a loose pube on the end of their toe. You know, it's called football. It should be from the leading foot. It's on the ground usually. It's easy to measure. Draw your lines accurately if you're going to go down that path. But the other thing it does is when a striker's timing their run and they're sprinting, you know, they're going to be careful of this arm. I mean, you know, so they've got to kind of hold back a foot because of their arm. If they're, you know, it's just the luck of where their arms are positioned when they take that fucking photo. I hate it, man. You know, we had one against Harry Kane the other while ago where it was off his chin or something like that. It's ridiculous. It really is. And if it, you know, those lines they drew, they just flashed them up from a second because I don't think they wanted us to see them very clearly, you know. I think they made a balls up. I don't know. I don't know if there's some conspiracy going, but I don't know. I think the VAR people just like to stick their nose in when it's not welcome. There was no way that wasn't clear and obvious. The linesman didn't have his flag up. What the fuck are they getting involved for? You know.
Look, it's infuriating. I don't want it in the game anymore. I can accept human error here or there. You know, you're still getting some decisions called wrong in the game by referee. You know, and I just don't like VAR because it's a way of controlling games, a way of controlling results, and I do not like it one bit. You know, if there was no VAR, that Richarlison goal would have 100% stood. And I just don't think he's offside. I think they drew the line from the wrong place. The fact, like you said, Paul, they left the picture up there, and then all of a sudden these lines appear out of nowhere. You know, you struggle to see where they're coming from. But it takes me back to last year, one where it was Harry Kane against Southampton, ruled it offside, you know, when it wasn't. And, you know, then they come out at the end of the season and say, oh, that's one of the ones we got wrong. And it's kind of like, okay, but if Newcastle didn't beat Arsenal, if Newcastle didn't beat Arsenal, it would have fucked us over for top four. It's just not good enough.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're sat in his office miles away in Stockley Park, living on top of a rubbish dump. I don't get it. I don't get it. It just spoils the flow of the game for me. That's why I don't like it. I don't mind referees making the odd bad decision. That just happens, doesn't it? You know, they haven't got eyes in the back of their head for one thing. But it just doesn't. It's taken so much more away from the game than it gives to it. You know, it might give us, you know, a few correct decisions here and there, but I just don't like seeing players standing around the pitch for 2 minutes. I don't like it when you've got your foot on the other team's throat and all of a sudden you get a free time out because there's some boffin in Stockley Park trying to draw. He's got his protractor out and his compass and his fucking God knows what, his slide rule, and they still get it wrong.
Yeah. It's just infuriating. For me, I think it's an ism sort of dictate, you know, or control games, which I don't like. Adrian Chia says, show's great. Feels like early days of your channel. Yeah, it does, my man. It does. Look, when I get a better setup, because I did bring say, so don't worry, you know, I will get a better setup for next season. We'll be able to do a lot more, my man. But big up, man. Really appreciate the support. The one and only Mr. Kanicki's in the building. He says, Big Rich. You know, he's having a decent game today. He's having a decent game. And by the way, I'm raging. I'm not there for Harry Kane's goals, but I'm glad you, Nick, and Anya get to celebrate them goals, Jack. I'm very, very happy for you guys that we get to go home. So absolutely buzzing. But what do you make of the Richarlison performance so far, Paul? Because, you know, there was words that he said after Wednesday about game time, this, that, and the other. Conte came out yesterday and says, oh, look, he wasn't calling me out, which he was. you know. But
Yeah.
I think he would start today, let alone see it. But he put in a performance, right? He's been like that.
Sorry, what was that, man? You broke up a bit there.
Saying, Richarlison, he's been lively down that right hand side. What do you make of the performance?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he sort of tailed off a little bit. He's very lively. He puts in a lot of effort, but it's just the produce. You want a few ripe tomatoes coming off that tree at the end of that ziggy zaggy stuff as well. So, but he doesn't look. He's not playing selfishly. In fact, neither is Son. I think Son's doing all right. He's not involved that much, but he isn't like. He hasn't shown signs of how he's been playing in the last few games, like holding the ball just a little bit too much. I think Son's been all right. So, our front three's doing all right, really. We're just going to get more balls into the box, I think. Leave Kane up there, get it in from out wide, because we don't generally do much from up the middle either. So, and that's where Richarlison's kind of been, and Son's also been a bit more central today. Maybe we'll start seeing them playing a bit of football with each other. But it's definitely, look, they've been streets ahead of how they've been in the last 3 games, that's for sure.
Derek Smith, then, he said, he makes an interesting point. He says, we are playing with a much better tempo this match, and that I definitely agree with. I think, everyone wants Bar Dyer, who needs 10 touches to pass at 4 yards, but everybody else is moving the ball, 1 touch, nice nick. Everyone wants to make things happen, but most importantly, a lot of times the ball is going forward, Derek. So I definitely agree with that, my man, for sure. It's good to see. At AK Shag says Richie and Porro combo is looking good, but let's be real, Forest are woeful. Do you know what? It is looking good, Richie and Porro combo. And then you've also got Romero there down that right hand side. It's nasty. It's
a good right hand side, isn't it?
Yeah, and look, Porro's coming for Emerson today, but what I like about Porro, he's had a massive hand in both goals, Paul. He's been good defensively, but, he's one of them wing backs. He can take players on, he can link up, we can play 1 touch. I really enjoyed him down that right-hand side. I think Emerson, he's got a big job on his hands, although he's been playing well, a big job on his hands to get his spot back. Yeah,
the difference is when you see Porro starting to take his man on, that just adds a whole different thing to that position, doesn't it? When you can run up the pitch, take one man out of the game, and then get yourself a bit more space for a cross, it just makes it so much more potent. I like the intent. He seems intent. He's got a bit of intensity about him. He's always eyes up forward, looking towards the goal. When he's running up the pitch, I like that kind of attitude from him.
Yeah, and that's all you want. You play with a bit of bollocks, with a bit of freedom, someone that wants to make things happen. So, I absolutely love that from Pedro Porro, aka the Porronator, aka the Postman, who is certainly delivering today for sure. So, absolutely buzzing with that. Paul, Harry Kane, 20 goals. I read a stat there the other day. It's like 7 or 8, seasons reaching 20 goals. As a striker in the Premier League and at the top level, just amazing, isn't it, Paul?
One season wonder, and it's ridiculous. And that goal, I mean, that's just a proper centre forward's goal, isn't it? He's got 2 players all over him, and somehow he gets his head above them, bangs it in the net. It's quite a skill, It's amazing how some players can just do that, can just defeat defenders as if they're not there.
Yeah, it is. It is a massive skill. And what do you think of what AK Sheikh says here, where he says, Richarlison and Porro, it's their movement is bringing Kane into the game a lot more.
Yeah, I think it is. Kane dropped back for a little bit there, but he seems to be dropping with the intent of, as soon as he gets rid of it, he wants to get back up there in the box, and he's leaving it to mainly Porro and Richarlison to sort that shit out for him. So that's pretty cool as well. I'd had one more nickname for Porro. He was like from Liverpool. You could call him Porro Gold.
I was going to say, Paul, be very careful with nicknames. It's a crime in the Tottenham fan base.
Yeah, well, you called him Gil Messi, didn't you? What do you know about football?
I mean, I know plenty. You know, there's shades of Messi in there. You know,
it's just a fucking dumb nickname. It's just a fucking nickname. Don't worry about it, folks.
You're going to be trending on Twitter later for giving him a nickname. Sonny cutting inside here again. Sorry, everyone. The second half is under away.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Paul, you'd be all right to give a bit of commentary for 1 second while I go to the toilet.
Oh, yeah, no worries. Right here. Come on, Richie. Oh, penalty.
No, he's just not going to get the look, is he, this guy? He's just not going to get it.
He's trying. He's trying. Oh, well, that's a lively start from the kickoff. That's nice to see, isn't it? Yeah, if we just hold this, this clean sheet till about 60 minutes, I'll be a lot happier. Forest, useless. Oh, we've just given away a corner. Ben Davies. I'm not sure he was under a whole lot of pressure there. But you know what? If you're in doubt, kick it out. So let's see how we defend this one. They haven't looked very dangerous from corners so far. So I'm figuring this one he's going to kick it way too long. It'll just go out the other side of the pitch. Come on, Nottingham Forest. Yeah, nothing. Oh. Nice bit of salesmanship there. I think that was Skip, was it? Made to shaped up as if he was going to boot it out, but just let it run off. Oh, Steve Cooper. Does he look a bit like Slimer? Does Steve Cooper look a bit?
I won't say what he looks like.
He looks a bit like Slimer out of Ghostbusters.
Adrian Gia says, "Come on, Levy, just kiss me up there." No, I don't see it happening, to be honest with you, Adrian. As much as we wanted to happen, I just don't see it.
Fuck all the noise. The game's on. Fuck all that politics shit.
What I will say, Adrian, is regardless of what happens, just enjoy us watching us play football for once this season, my man. We'll have plenty of time to talk about that after the game. You know, I think if we do play well and we win well, the big question is should Conte go or should we keep him and get rid of some of the players that, you know, turn it on when they want to? But big up, Adrian Chia, brother. Really appreciate the support, my man. Scott, you'd like to see some guys he hasn't really figured. Look, he hasn't featured too much. I think what he has done well with what he's had to do. Here he goes. Sonny into Kane. Kane gets turned. He's looking for Richarlison in behind. It's just overhit. Richarlison couldn't get on the end. Back to Keylor Navas.
What is their goalkeeper wearing?
A jumpsuit, doesn't it, Paul?
It's almost like he's like half goalkeeper, half nun.
I'm sure if you look close enough, you'll be able to see the tongue line in the back of his shorts.
Yeah. Oh, dude, don't. Oh, no. I don't want to imagine that, man. Fucking hell. Oh, what are you doing?
Goal kick. These are absolutely useless. Honestly, you know, we Paul, I think it's about time we got into our lumberjack suits, lad. We're about to cut down the fucking forest.
That's it. Yeah. Robin Hood, my ass.
Oh no, Dyer! What are you doing? Why does he do things like this? Why?
Because he's shit.
He just puts us under pressure for no reason. Go on, Kane. Play slick, Rick. Oh, come on, Richarlison. Burst your bollocks to get on the end of that.
And it's the thing, you know, you start seeing a couple of fuck-ups from him like that, and it spreads through the team.
Yeah, and now look at him. Now what is he doing? He's just charging.
What's he doing up there? Get back in your fucking goal.
Do you know what it is? He made a mistake, so now he has to try and be Mr. Tottenham to make up for it. Get up.
Yeah.
No way. It's soft. He's going nowhere. He's just dived. Porro, give him the people's elbow.
Yeah, that's it. What did he do?
He's going
here?
nowhere between the two of them. I mean, Jesus.
That was cynical. Just ran over his legs.
It was the change of wind that made him go down, Paul. The change in direction of the wind.
Yeah. Must have been a blade of grass just growing the other way.
Gibbs White on the ball. Gotta defend this. Come on, the fuck. Geez, Fraser Forrester's showing his age. He's got an awful lot of grey in the beard and in the side of the hair there.
He just looks like some guy you wouldn't want to cross in a pub, doesn't he?
No.
He looks like he's from fucking Glasgow or something, you know?
Yeah. Oh, it's deep in. Well dealt with. Eric Dyer doesn't clear it properly. It's a free out for Tottenham, though. Dennis did put the ball in the back of the net, but, the whistle was already gone, and Romero wins that free kick. Well done, Romero.
Well, you get a yellow card for kicking the ball like that after the whistle's gone, don't you?
Are you sure?
Red card. What happened? It's just...
Not really. That was a soft decision by the referee.
It was a soft one, that. Yeah.
Very soft.
That seemed all fair to me.
Romero picks up the ball. Nothing wrong with him. Look at that. Trojan. Great ball into Harry.
Easy.
Oh, son, run.
John.
Use the space.
There we go. Come on.
Oh, come on. Good ball. Into Harry Kane. He picks it up again. Look at this guy. He's amazing.
Come on, Richie's in there. Richie's in space. Come on.
He picks it up again. Ollie Skip. Poor touch. Oh, it's a free out. Jesus Christ, referee. See, this is the problem. The referee's been bored. He needs to be shown on live telly. So he's going to start blowing his whistle left, right, and centre.
Where's Jack? He's there somewhere. Where is he?
You probably see him. Sir!
Oh, sir!
Make Navas go along. There we go. Pick that up. Well won, Benjamin Davies. Højbjerg, take it down. Shelby picks that up into Ayew. Romero's all over him like a bad rash.
That's it. There's a little hello from Romero and Shelby there. That's what I wanted to see.
I love that man. I absolutely love Romero. I love him.
Yeah. I don't want to take that aggression away from him. I really don't.
No. Look, if I was actually speaking about this on the pre-match pump up and it's on TV, Paul. Like we had the discussion about the amount of cards Romero picks up in the pre-match show, right? But I honestly believe if he had someone like that, someone like Toby in Dyer's position, where he knew, okay, Toby's going to drop off a little, but when it comes to it, he's a good defender. He can make the challenges. I think you would see Romero probably let some go.
Yeah, I think so, definitely.
He's not that player to trust. I think he just cuts them down.
Well, he's having to make tackles at longer distance, isn't he, than he would have to ordinarily. So they're obviously going to be a little less accurate. Oh, that was class. Look at that. That was Pedro. Nice one.
He's another one that enjoys defending. He's got that bit of aggression in him. I love it.
Yeah. You just want to get the ball off the cunts, don't you? Fuck them. Yeah. Give us their ball back, you fuckers. All right, well, they're up our end a little bit here, so let's sort this out. Give the ball away. Come on. Give the ball to us, not in a forest. You don't know what you're doing with it. Just give it back to us. Come on. Fair's fair. You've had it long enough now.
Give it to the real dogs. Pedro Porro. He's looking for help. He's screaming for it. He's gone down the line into Richarlison. Good ball. Richarlison well held up. Referee, pull out the yellow. Well done. About time. Well done, Mr. Parson.
All right.
He won't be doing that again. Richarlison now is going to have a free run at him.
Right, now let's see how legit this was.
No, look, he's tried to rip the name
off the back. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, that's ridiculous.
Richarlison has number 9. He wants it, so he's trying to rip it off the back of him. Skip into Richarlison.
Look at that. Richarlison, he's heavy on his first touch. Come on, man.
He's so heavy on his first thrust, but the first again, and we get back to that.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, don't foul him. Well done, Davies. Well done.
All right. Shepherded him out. That's good. Jesse Lingard's not happy. He's never happy. Cheer up, you miserable fucker.
Terry. She says, look at this one. Oh, 1 second. Pornography. If you go on them and just type in Porro highlights, I'm sure they'll be there, my man. Big up.
Jesus, I'm not going to Google that word. Fucking hell, you don't know what's going to come up, eh?
Jack probably already has it. Has a website made for it. Pornography. This is why I love mingling with the fan base, because they come up with some good stuff.
Yeah, just dumb shit. It's funny.
Go on, Kane. Kane wants this hat trick. He's dying for it.
Come on, let's get the nun. Have the nun. Here we go.
Go on, Richie.
Oh,
play game.
Come on.
Oh, go on. Oh, well done.
Oh,
Pioneer. Give it to Richie again. Go on, Richie. What's he going to do?
Get goal. Come on, son.
Oh, handball, no. I want to see this again. Was this handball? Well done, Richie. Good ground he made up there. Then he slips. He does well to keep it alive. Plays it back to Porro. Porro with a lovely ball back inside to Richarlison. Richarlison then gets down the byline, pulls it back. Good ball to Sonny. Sonny shoots. No, it comes off Shelby's face.
Look at the size of the nose. He didn't take it. His face goes right to the back of his head, so it's a big target. That was lively. That was a good little move, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. This is much better from Tottenham. Go on, Porro. Go on, play Richie. Good. Oh, lucky. Do you know what? I like Porro. He's got a good footballing brain going forward. He sees things.
Yeah. He's picking people out that you wouldn't expect, isn't he? I like it.
For me, I think he's been the best player on the pitch.
Yeah. Okay, what's the ref doing here? Is he giving it to us? Yes.
Yeah, he just wants a breather, lad. He was out on the town last night, so he's not fit. He needs a breather. No, he's giving it to Forrest. Come on, referee, get on with the game. Shelby just pumps it forward. Oh, Forrest, they're in here.
It's all right.
Where is the defending? How is he allowed to go free like that?
Who was that defender out there? There's two of them, isn't there?
Dyer, hand behind the fucking back. Like, surely if you're a defender, Paul, you come across and put your head in, right? No? Am I wrong? Am I asking too much? Am I expecting too much? I mean, I grew up watching defenders put their head in there. Stands there with his hands behind his back like a fucking statue.
Like he's been told to stand in the corner.
Yeah. He should be. Oh, good ball out to the Pioneer. Go on, whip it round for Richie. Good ball. He tries. Oh. He's been sensational today, Porro. Constant threat down that right side. Him and Richie have worked well. Look at Conte telling them flat out, all out press, but the players are looking a bit tired. Go on, Richie. Keep going. Keep going, Richie. Navas hooks it out wide to Aurier. He's gone into Shelby. Shelby just absolutely pumps it long. Oh my God. How is AU winning that? Paul, how is AU winning that?
I don't know, man.
Oh my God. He's just put Dyer to the ground.
He's just run circles around him.
It's embarrassing. Well done, Skip. You show him how to defend. Romero burst forward. Richarlison, we've got 5 on 4 here. 5 on 4 here.
This is good. Come on. Nice.
Go on, Romero. Keep it alive. Keep it alive, Romero. Back to Richie. Mick,
yes.
Go on. Oh, he's running into trouble. He's just run into the trouble, Richie. Come on, man. I can't believe AU just done that to Eric Dyer, though. I really can't believe that.
I can. I find it very believable, David.
No! What a save by
Forster.
Forster.
There we go. Well done, Foster. I think Foster's been pretty solid for us. I really do. I mean, we still need a replacement for Hugo, but Foster's holding his own up at the moment. He's doing all right.
Yeah. Leighton Evelyn says, sorry, but I'm not bothered. Our season's over. Look, I think most of us are with you there, Leighton, on that one, to be honest with you. But, you know, like I've said before, you know, enjoy the wins when they're there because they're very hard to come about, you know. So, but look, we're well aware of that and big yourself, man. But honestly, that was absolutely pathetic from Eric Dyer. I mean, everyone else has played well today, and he's just getting the runaround. He's been pathetic. Richarlison in behind here, though. Plenty of space. Sonny burst the ball. It's a good ball. Oh, keep it alive. Get it now. Sonny.
Go on, Sonny.
Yes. Sonny.
Oh, brilliant, man.
2 assists for Richarlison today. He won the penalty, and that's a good ball to Sonny. He's been lively down that right side.
He's been great, actually. He's been great. And Sonny, he did well.
Do you see Conte going absolutely mad at Dyer there? He's
going mental.
Right. Well done,
back
Sonny.
on the score sheet, Sonny. He's been playing well today.
Look at that.
This was
Spinning
great.
By Richarlison. Great ball. Who played that ball in behind? I think it was Højbjerg. Richarlison tries to find Son. He gets a second bite at it. You're thinking, find Kane. He doesn't. Son makes a good movement, good control, and the composure.
Yeah, perfect.
That's actually a great finish by Son.
Really is. Oh, that'll do wonders for his confidence. That will. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Oh, true.
Brilliant.
As well.
Brilliant.
Well done, Sonny. See, this is where he's dangerous in the box. This is where we need to get him on the ball. Well done. Jack, that's right in front of the south stand. Jack will be loving it. Richarlison and Poppy this afternoon. Now we just Richarlison on the score sheet. VAR already took that away from us. Dark Son G says, Son, what's going on here? I'm absolutely good for Sonny, you know that. Dark Son G says, Son's 99th Premier League goal. Richarlison, perfect assist. Come on, you Spurs. We win. No, look, absolutely delighted for Sonny. I think he's needed goal. And look, hopefully this is the point he kicks on because, boy, do we need him between the end of the season. Big up, Dark Son G. I'm absolutely buzzing. Paul, are you happy for Sonny? It's been a long time coming.
Oh, yeah, of course. Everyone wants Sonny to score, don't they? It's good to see. It was nicely controlled, nice finish, just cool, calm and collected. That's the stuff he was doing all last season, you know. Instead of, he's been playing out a bit too wide. Don't know what's been going on, but they seem to have sorted their shit out a little bit with where he's playing. That was great.
Yeah. No, it was good. That movement, though, the way he dropped back to make the angle for the cross and then the composure, he could have easily snatched that first time a player out of form and confidence. He doesn't, takes it down on the knee, takes another touch, and then angles it through Shelby's leg. It's absolutely brilliant finish by Sonny. But Richarlison and Porro have just absolutely been a nuisance all game. Very, very hard working right-hand side, constantly looking to go forward. And that's been the catalyst for today's result so far, right, Paul?
Yeah. That right-hand side has just been looking very sweet, hasn't it? Now, would you be coming up to 65 minutes here? So, would you be hoiking anyone off, making any changes?
Do you know what? There's not another game for another week till next weekend, so I don't think there's really any sort of rush to make any changes. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
I would actually look to keep them out there till about 75 minutes. Maybe, hopefully, get a bit of confidence into them, and then maybe start making changes. You know, ideally, if Kane could get his hat trick, it means we could take him off, move Richarlison into the middle, and bring on Kulu and get him in some confidence.
desperation there on the Nottingham Forest bench.
Yeah, I really want to go for Richarlison, though. I really want to go for him. He deserves it.
Yeah,
But go on, here we
yeah.
are. Go on, Sonny. Go on, Sonny. He burns him this time.
Come
Look at
on,
the
return
confidence.
the favour now.
Oh,
Return the
look at the
favour.
confidence he can bring you.
Oh, fuck! He nearly did it. He nearly did it. That was a good go. Good go.
But you know what? Just drive at Sergio Aurier. He's liable to give you free kicks and penalties. Drive
Yeah,
at him.
yeah, yeah.
Well, like, we know that as Tottenham fans, right? You know, all you got to do is run at the fucking he'll take you down.
Yeah.
That, you know, do you think he will get his hat trick? Leighton Evelyn, you can't call me a happy clapper because I'm happy we're winning a game of football and that we're actually playing well for once. Come on, my man. I don't call you a negative Nancy when we're losing and shit like that. You know, I'm allowed to celebrate the team when they win, brother. Jesus Christ. Dark, so Jesus needs to pay up front like today from not from the halfway line. Do you know what, Dark Son G? It's because Nottingham Forest haven't laid a glove on us. That's why anytime they got the ball, they keep giving it away to us very, very cheaply, which means we can keep our players up forward. But that's why it's worked for him today. That's why it's worked for him today, my man. You know, in games where we're not going to have that, still also need to find it as well to be able to get into it a bit more. But I'm absolutely buzzing for him today, and hopefully that will give him the confidence, my man. And then Dark Sun G says Son's first goal in Premier League in a long time from starting. Yeah, when was the last goal he got from starting there, Dark Sun G? Let me know. You definitely know it. But let me know what do you remember it, Paul?
Is it, I don't know if he's got one this year, is he? I'm not. Oh, this season. I know he came on and got 3, and he's been scoring when he's been coming on a substitute, but I can't remember him scoring from the get go.
No, either can I. Either can I. But Dax, let me know though, brother. Let me know, my man. Big yourself up. Skunk works. What does he? People being critical of Son has been spot on. He's been shit. A goal doesn't rescue this season. No, look, I'm just going to say, look, we still have a lot of issues. I get that. But you know, it's been a while since I've been able to enjoy 90 minutes of football. So no one's going to rain on my parade today. I'm going to enjoy the football. I still understand we've got a lot of issues. It doesn't paper up over all the cracks. I'm still pissed off that, you know, where was this fight against Sheffield United, Wolves, AC Milan earlier on in the season? Where was this fight? You know, I get it. But results and 90 minutes of football have been few and far between this season. So today I'll enjoy it because I could be very well sitting here next week against Southampton pissed off.
Oh yeah, I mean it's rare that you get a game with Tottenham when they're just in cruise control like this as well. Like I'm not sitting on the edge of my seat. I'm relaxed. I'm not swearing as much I usually swear when I'm watching Tottenham. It's just nice, you know. You can't begrudge people for cheering Tottenham when they win. You know, that's what we're in it for, isn't it?
For sure, lad. Like at the end, right? Winning game them to win. That's what makes us happy, you know. When we lose, we get angry.
Yeah, from the kickoff to the final whistle, just forget all the noise about this and that and what do we do to, you know, just enjoy the game while it's on. Come back to all that shit later on.
Yeah.
I mean, I say that when we're winning. When we're losing, I'm full of fucking fire and brimstone. But, we're winning, so sod it. Oh, here's the nun. Oof. All right.
Oh, no. Missed that by Davies. That's naughty.
Oh, yeah, fuck off, Dyer. Just shut
Honestly,
up. Shut up.
the guy wouldn't time an egg. He wouldn't time an egg.
What did he do here?
That's sloppy by Langley, though.
Oh,
That's shit.
that was almost. Maybe that's why Dyer doesn't tackle, because that's what you get. Shit like that.
Mm.
Just kick it off and give us a goal kick. Come on. Look at Dyer organising everyone, flapping his arms around like he wants to take off. He's a fucking duck's ass. Come on. Oh.
Oh, God, Sonny. Gives it away.
That's it, Richie.
Just give it to Porro. Well done, Romero. Oh, well done, Porro. Oh, beautiful by Porro. Skippy. Good switch of play. Out to Ben Davies. Ben Davies to Sonny. Sonny back to Ben Davies. This is good. He gets the ball in. It's cleared.
Where's Jack?
He's definitely in the stadium, that's for sure, especially if Tottenham are winning.
Come on, what's going on? It's frozen. Come on. And you're awake.
Someone makes an interesting point that we play one game a week. Seems like that for sure.
Well, it's a bit much to ask professional footballers to play more than one game a week, isn't it? Poor things. They get tired apparently these days. Yeah. Yeah, I know. They'd probably be asking for like double bubble and overtime.
Is this Chris Wood coming on or off?
Chris Wood? What, their goalkeeper from 1980?
Nico Williams is coming on. Oh, come on, get on with the game. This is boring, these subs.
You're just shuffling chairs around the deck chair of the Titanic here, Cooper. It doesn't matter, man.
Dyer
on the ball.
Good ball, actually, out to Porro.
Good ball.
Oh, Porro, unlucky. Well done.
That's all right. It's a corner. Yeah, all right, let's get one of these set pieces in. We haven't done it for a while, have we?
No, we haven't. It'd be nice to get one from there. Harry Kane hat-trick here, maybe, huh?
Yeah, that'd be sweet, wouldn't it?
Would be nice. Or a Richarlison goal. Richarlison's good in the air.
I mean, we're definitely playing better without Perisic, aren't we?
Yeah, for sure we are.
Just whip it in. Whip it in. Come on. You can do it, Sonny.
Not bad delivery. Yes! Oh! Langley on the end of that. Unlucky. I think he comes off his face more than his forehead. Forrest looking out here, though.
Look at it. We've already got like fucking 8 players back waiting for them.
Yeah. Ayew on the ball here. Ayew's gone out wide. Lodi. To Felipe. Freuler. Gone out wide to Nico Williams. It's a cross in, well cleared out though by Romero.
All right. Oh, let's not be too clever, Tottenham. Don't be too clever. I told you. I said don't be clever. And what did you do? You thought you knew better. Kick the fucking thing.
Tottenham starting to get sloppy here in and around 74 minutes. There's a ball in the box.
Oh! Squeaky bum. Ah, we're 3-0 up. Fuck it.
Well done, Porro. Good defending. Richarlison, well
done. That's it.
Two of them giving them a good sandwich.
Nice bit of a tag team there. I'd like Richie to get a goal.
He deserves it, man. He's played well today. It'd be nice just to see him sort of get that hoodoo off his back and have a bit of confidence going into the last, 12, 13 games of the season. Corner kick is taken. Oh, what a save by Fraser Forrester.
What a save.
Serge Aurier nearly scores on his return. What a save by Forrester.
Let's have a look at this one. Ah.
Jack will be proud of that. Jack loves Forrester.
Yeah, all this stuff about him being big and not having good reactions. He was just, here to get up to match speed. And I think he's pulling off some good stuff. Oh.
Tottenham can't get their foot on the ball here, though. Forrest with a little bit of sustained pressure.
It's all right. Dyer's coming out, and there's a little jump.
Oh, Aurier! Cleared again. Jesus Christ. Oh, well done, Romero. Or Porro.
It's Porro, wasn't it?
Yeah, well done, Porro. Come on, referee. You can't keep the ball away like that. Book him. Leighton Evelyn says if Richarlison scores, I win a grand. That's why you're in a bad mood, because the goal was given offside earlier on, my man. That's why. Tyler says, brilliant save that. Emily Dunn says, great stream, lads. Dave and Paul are a hilarious duo. Come on, you Spurs. Appreciate that, Emily. Big yourself up. Paul, really appreciate Paul stepping in today to help me out as well. It's been absolutely huge. And Daniel Field says, Romero and Porro smash. Absolutely love that. Dyer, good ball into Richarlison here. He's got acres. Oh, it's another heavy touch. Why does he keep doing this? He keeps the running, though. Skip with a good ball over the top. Richarlison back on the ball. Tries to skin Felipe. He looks tired, Richarlison. Forces Felipe to clear it long, straight into Ben Davies. Skip on the ball into Sonny. Sonny, look, get your head up. Good ball into Kane. Kane rolls over here. He makes him look like a bitch. Kane back to Sonny. Sonny looks to go for the curler. It's a ball in. It's, what a save. Who got the header? Richarlison sneaking in to try and get a touch on it as well. Who got the actual header, though? It's good football by Tottenham. Oh, is that Højbjerg or Davies? Ben Davies with the header. Sneaky little header by Ben Davies. And then look at Richarlison trying to sneak in here, trying to get a touch on it. So unlucky. So close. Oh, Leighton, he's inches away, Leighton. He's inches away from winning you that grand. Tottenham with the corner. Paul, you're on mute, my man.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was having a cough earlier. I'm still getting over COVID.
On mute.
Yeah, I'm off. I'm all right now.
Sonny, cleared. Good. Win that.
Oh,
Win
not in the forest. Not.
Oh,
they're so shit.
Skips through them. Plays Richarlison. Sonny!
Bang!
Sonny! I want to save by Navas. Oh, could he have laid Kane in for his hat trick, though?
No, I think that's fair enough, man. That's fair enough.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, fair enough.
Good play by
Not on the
Salzburg.
Forest, though. No, they're useless, aren't they?
They're apps. Like, do you know what makes it worse? How did we go out to these in the League Cup?
I know. There's so many sins of the past, isn't there? That's the thing with Tottenham. Just got to focus on the here and now sometime. But yeah, not in the Forest. You're so shit. It's unbelievable.
Oh, stop.
Oh, look at them. They're playing at classic Tottenham tempo here.
Brennan Johnson. Oh, well
Yeah,
done. Who smashed
That's it.
Porro again. Well done, Porro.
Well, you know what? I thought Porro was supposed to be weak in the defence, but he's put in some bloody good tackles today. Really has.
Yeah. I just like how aggressive he is. Oh, Kulu's coming on.
Who's he coming on for?
I'd say Richarlison. He's starting to look a bit tired. But you know what? Richie can come off with his head held high today, you know? He's done well. He won the penalty. He assisted Sonny's goal as well. So he's done a very good job today. No! There you are. They're back in again. We are so shit. We are so shit at defending set pieces. What is wrong with us? We are useless at defending set pieces. Useless. The centre back just that makes 3-1.
Come on.
So frustrating, man.
I'm just waiting to see a good replay here. It's stuttering a bit.
That'd be given Jordy. I don't see anything like that would be ruled out.
Oh, Lucas. For some reason. Why not Danjuma? I mean, why have we bought him?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah. Worrell with the goal for Nottingham Forest from a corner. Pedro Porro still looking to play. He's beautiful, man. Got into
Come on,
Skippy.
let's not give him a chance. Let's just get back on playing here.
Good ball back to Skip. Højbjerg, don't give it anything stupid away for the next few minutes. Son to Richarlison. Richarlison, good ball out.
Harry's in. No. Well, all right, we've still got it. Harry's running around like a headless chicken, calling for it. No.
He's dying for his hat-trick. That was poor by Ben Davies. Matt says, Lucas again, no Danjuma. Yeah, I don't understand it. For me, stop playing Lucas. Clearly he wants out at the end of this season. You know, just stop playing him. I don't like it. Dave Ginola says we should say that he's good. He's played well this season so far for Forest. He's had a good campaign, to be fair, man. Big yourself up. Lucas Moura, I don't understand this. And Kulu, it's a double sub. Who's coming off? Let's have a look.
Dyer and Davies. We're going all out attack for 10-0. Come on.
Does look like we're looking for more goals, though.
Yeah. I just don't get why we don't play Danjuma. He's just another player that Conte doesn't fancy. Club signing, all that fucking bullshit, is it? Jesus Christ.
Well done,
what a
Richie.
mess of a fucking club. Well, I hope the crowd had a good time today. I hope they've been in full voice. I'm sure they would be with this game.
Yeah, I hope so. Well done.
You know, you give them something to cheer at, they're going to cheer. So Conte should keep his fucking mouth shut when he's talking about the fans, I think.
Well done, Sonny. Sonny off as well. So that's
good game, son. Good game.
Lucas and Kulu on. Maybe he's looking to try and get Kenny's hat-trick, a bit of fresh legs.
Why not?
There's one more chance in this for Harry. I can feel it.
Yeah.
Not when Dyer fucking does that. That's a free. Well done, ref. Good decision. Sue Smith, good to see you in the building. David Jones as well says no, Dan Newman again. He's a great player. Yeah, look, I don't understand it. Oh, Evelyn, your grand is gone as well. We're Charleston coming off, my man. And Terry Wright says Lucas is leaving in the summer. Let's see what Dan Juma can offer. Definitely that, my man. Yeah, I don't understand it, brother. I don't understand it. Porter, if you're Dan Juma, though, you must be going absolutely mad. Then Skunk Work says a hat trick for Harry Kane will cheer me up after those subs. Yeah, I want a hat trick for Harry Kane. I think good for him. And the more hat tricks he gets, the better.
Longley took a smack in the face there, it looks like. Okay, Romero, Porro, here we go. Skip, Kulu, come on, Kulu. Okay. All right, this is nice.
Oh, Kulu.
Nice. He's coming inside. Come on, Kulu, do what you do best, mate. Ah, and it freezes again.
Oh, Kane's just balling out now. Steve Cooper is not a happy man on that sideline.
He's not, is he?
No. I don't want to. If he's in contention or if he gets the job, whoever employs him should be sacked.
Yeah.
Dyer.
All right, Dyer.
Out to Leg.
Okay, we're going up this side for a bit, are we?
Go on, Lucas. Keep going.
Come on, Lucas.
Go along.
Put him under pressure.
Famous Jack Charlton. Put him under
pressure. That's it. Put him under pressure.
Felipe. Got out to Lottie.
Oh, all right. Oh, you reckon you're a bit of all that, are you? A bit of big fucking back heels. What's the score, mate? What's the score?
If you're a manager, right, and you're 3-1 down and you're after scoring, there's a bit of momentum and a player does that, I'd go absolutely apeshit on him.
Yeah. Put your whistle down, ref. Put your whistle down. You.
Pointless free kick to give away. Pointless. She puts the pressure right back on us now with another long ball from a goal that we conceded from because we can't defend from aerial set pieces. So why would he give away a free kick? Of course, it's Eric Dyer. Why wouldn't he?
Was anyone? I missed. I couldn't quite see their goal clearly from the corner. Was our defence at fault, or was it like one of those things?
No, our defence is at fault. It's just poor, lad. Oh, go on, Kulu.
Oh!
Go on, Kulu.
He's just.
It looks like he's lost the yard of pace, Paul.
I wonder if he's still a bit worried about his hamstring. That can affect the player. Get in your head if you don't trust it.
Kane, play Lucas. He doesn't. He switches it over to Salzburg. He could have played Davies. He's looking to get it back to Harry Kane. Harry Kane, go for your hat-trick, kid.
Just fucking bang it in, Harry.
Back post. Lucas Moura keeps it alive. Who's on the edge of the box?
Who's whacking it in? Skip? No.
Kulu.
Go on, just bang it in, Kulu. Go on, fucking bang it.
Good ball across.
Oof.
Picked up by Serge Aurier. Honestly, I've never seen Serge Aurier play so many passes in my life.
Oh, what was that for? He just fell over.
I think Tottenham are just looking to slow the game down now and see this out.
Yeah, get your own ball, you cunt. Come on. There you go. Minimal effort there from Kulu. Thank you very much.
Shelby. Gone out wide to Serge Aurier. Do not concede here now. Don't give them any hope for the last few minutes. Oh, well done. Good. Ball into Harry. Harry rolls it. Lovely. Good ball out to Kulu. We're on the break here. It's 2-on-2.
Lucas in the middle.
Forrest getting players back. Kulu happy to hold it. Now we're just playing around them. Skip to Romero. Don't do anything stupid. Well done. Out to Dyer.
Give me my lunchbox back. No.
Porro, well done into Kulu. Kulu back to Skip. This is good football by Tottenham, seeing out the game. Good ball into
nice ball by Skip.
He's all over him. He's all over him. Even his wife doesn't grab him like that. Jesus Christ. His wife doesn't even grab him like that. Where's the yellow card?
How many minutes?
4 minutes.
4.
Davies gone out wide. Got over quick. Take it to Porro. Porro into Kulu.
Yes. Come on, Kulu.
Kulu goes it back. Kulu. Oh, saved by that. Well done, Porro. Keeping good pressure on here. Don't let him. I was unlucky by Kulu. If this was earlier on in the season, he would have buried that. Serge Aurier playing his way out of trouble here. He gets absolutely.
Oh, that was interesting. That challenge. Sure. Yeah, I think it is, isn't it?
Is he going to keep? If he keeps his card, no, he's going to. Yeah, Højbjerg picks up a late yellow card here. Absolutely takes Serge Aurier out. Love it.
It's for all those shit games. Oh God, it's like he was shot though, wasn't it? It's like
yeah.
Come on.
Oh, Forrest. Oh, doesn't go anywhere. Porro just balloons it clear. Lucas Moura, can he pick it up? Oh, lucky. Come on, let's go and get a fourth. I'm feeling it. Feeling the hurricane. Someone lay one on for him, the fuck. What is Dyer doing? He's pathetic. Why is he just giving away a corner? He's absolutely pathetic.
Useless, man. No, we were asleep as well, I reckon, there. Okay.
How is he giving away a corner there? He's not even under pressure. Shelby! Tottenham living a bit dangerously despite the 3-1 scoreline. 2 minutes to go. Surely we're going to see this out.
Surely, man. Surely.
Dyer's doing his best to help Forrest make it a cagey few minutes.
He's trying to make it exciting for us, isn't he?
Oh, Sonny's hamstring is strapped with ice. Did you see that?
What was that?
Sonny's hamstring is strapped with ice.
Oh.
On the bench. I hope he's not injured. I hope he's not out long, but he had something. It looked like he had ice strapped around his hamstring. Skip coming off for Papa Marsar. Look. See the strapping around his leg?
I missed it. All right, so what's Sarr going to do? Just take the whole fucking lot of them on, Sarr, and score.
Yeah, get the ball.
Fuck it. VAR, what? What are we VARing for?
Oh, Kulu handball. No. Kulu handball in the penalty area after they took it down. This could be a penalty here for Forrest. Yeah,
I'd say that's outside.
It's on the line. No, it's on the line.
It's outside the box.
They've got to show the angle from up above the ball, surely, like. And that's from the stupid corner that Dyer gave away that he didn't fucking need to give away, you know? It's so stupid.
That's right, yeah.
His referee's gone to look at the screen here. But it's so stupid. It's from that penalty that Dyer didn't, or that corner that Dyer didn't need to give them.
But is it inside? Does it have to be all over the line? I mean, isn't that a free kick, or is it just
on the line? If it's even on the line, I think it's a penalty now.
Okay.
Now the answer is it intentional or?
It looks pretty intentional, man.
Yeah, that's a penalty.
It's a handball.
Yeah, that's a penalty. For fuck's sake. Why do we do this? And he's going to play another minute or so after this penalty's given as well. And you know, with that back line, like Eric Dyer's giving away a corner that led to that under no pressure. If they play one long ball, for God's sake.
Oh, come on, Tottenham.
By Kulu as well, though. So stupid by Kulu.
I mean, this was such an easy game to control and just fucking silly mistakes, isn't it?
Oh, nervous.
Yeah.
I'm nervous into this game if they put this away.
If I was Foster, I'd be shoving Eric Dyers down the toilet after the game. Fucking hell. God, he's a bit tubby, this guy.
AU, yeah. Come on, Forrester.
Fucking sky it. Sky it.
Use your brain. Saved by Fraser! Oh, they missed the rebound. Kulu on the break.
Here we go. Here we go.
We're breaking quickly. We've got 5 on 4.
Come on, run.
Line. It's a free kick to Tottenham.
There you go, Foster, man. I'm getting more impressed each.
Oh, yeah. Jack will be absolutely buzzing. Jack loves Fraser. He'd be buzzing.
I'm getting more impressed with him every game, you know.
Well done, Fraser.
He's playing with some confidence now, this guy.
Well done. We do our best to help teams, though, don't we? We really do.
I know. Sar's still waiting to come on. I don't think he's going to get a shout here, is he?
Yeah, he is, yeah. Skip's making his way over very slowly.
There we go. And then it'll be full time.
Come on, blow it up now, ref.
No, give Sar a run. Let him run in on goal and get one.
He's already played 3 minutes over here.
Here we go. Come on, Sar.
Go on, Sar.
Run up the middle. All right, we're playing Fergie time. Whistle up, ref.
Oh, ref! Well, Porro's... Come on, Porro!
Yeah.
Shut
the fuck up. What do you want to do?
You loser. You loser. Keep your mouth closed.
Yeah. Come on, blow up, mate. Ref, what are you doing?
Oh, Porro just ballooned off.
Booted into his face.
Come on, blow it up, ref. The sideline, touchlines get involved with each other. Forest and Tottenham. Love this.
Yeah, a few red cards for the coaching staff. I love that.
Stellini, Mason,
Stellini.
They're all fighting now. Steve Cooper getting a yellow. It's a good fight from Tottenham. Where was this a week ago? Just blow it up, ref. Jesus Christ. We've already 4.5 minutes over.
And is that it? Come on.
Romero. Just go long, Dyer. Well done.
Hey. Well done, Tottenham.
Tottenham get the job done. 3 goals to 1 against Nottingham Forest. Conte shakes hands and he's straight down the tunnel, not even on the pitch to go and clap the fans. That's very, very, to say the least. Does that look like a man? Look like a man? You know he's
I'll just switch my laptop off. That might help the bandwidth.
So that's it, guys. Tottenham finished the game 3-1. Fraser Forrester with a good penalty save right at the end. Richarlison goal disallowed. I'm going to put up a couple of suggestions for man of the match. Paul, who are you putting forward for your man of the match today?
Well, I reckon Porro. Romero was pretty good. I love Foster. He saved the fucking penalty, man, you know? What more do you have to do as a keeper? Foster.
So, who was your man of the match? Just putting up the poll there now.
Serge Aurier.
I've never seen the guy pass a ball to a player in the same colour shirt as much as he did today. I think, look, Postman Porro has to go in there today. I thought he was superb. I think Richarlison has to go in. He won the penalty and set up Sonny's goal. I think Kane has to go in because he has 2 goals. So, Paul, that leaves one more. We've got Porro, Richarlison, and Kane. Who's the last one?
Son, Skip.
Skip. Good shout with Skip. Thought he was exceptional in the midfield today. So there you go, guys. The poll is up. Everyone, please vote for your man of the match. You've got Pedro, Porro, Richarlison, Kane, and Skip all in there for your suggestions. Oh, look. What annoys me about today, first of all, I want to say I'm really happy with the win today. The players owed us a good performance today, and we got it. But what's so frustrating is, where was this a week ago? If this was here 1 week ago, we would still be in an FA Cup, still be in the Champions League, and still sitting inside top 4 today. And this is what really angers me. This is what really annoys me. Turning it on when you want, turning it off when you want. It's like a tap, and it shouldn't be like that. Paul, it sort of feels a bit bittersweet today, right?
It does. And I think the FA Cup game hurt me more than the Champions League game, really, because the FA Cup, we had a shot of going deep into it at least. And, from the management to the players, we just didn't approach it in the right way, and they weren't switched on at all. And it is frustrating when you get these performances that show we can play, and then you get a performance where they just don't bother playing. And, what's the reason for that? Why do the players do it? But anyway, we won today.
Something to do with what Conte alluded to yesterday about the team being nice guys, this, that, and the other. It's sort of something that Jose Mourinho also said, nice guys don't win anything. This team is too nice. We need to be the B word,
Well, I don't even know if that was it. It was just lack of intensity, wasn't it? We've had 3 games where, for large parts of the matches, they've just been standing around. At least they were a lot more lively, especially down that right-hand side today. That's looking pretty gnarly, isn't it? With Romero and Porro and Richarlison did a great job today.
Do you think Richarlison looks a lot better on the right than what he does on the left? Because a lot of the
predominantly he does actually
on the left.
He doesn't look like I suppose his natural position is up front, isn't it? But he definitely looked better out on that right-hand side than he has on the left recently. But it might be for who's out on the left playing that wing-back position. So Son didn't get as much of a bite of the cherry because he had Davies on his side. That's when Destiny comes in, that's going to change things up a bit. Looking forward to seeing that kid play.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think I'd be looking forward to see Destiny come in and hopefully link up with Son. But look, if you're going to play Richarlison, it either has to be through the middle on the right-hand side. I think being on the right-hand side suits him a lot more. He's right-footed. Look, a couple of little things. I still think he takes heavy touches every now and again when there's really no need to. But, him and Porro, I thought, were absolutely superb down that right-hand side. And for me, was the catalyst for that win today. They were aggressive. They were probing, constantly wanted to get forward, making a nuisance of themselves. And I really like what they had to offer. Dark Sun G says, no, Perisic equals 3 points plus Sonny goal. Davies left wing back for the win. What do you make of this about Perisic and Son not being able to link up together?
There might be something in it. I mean, Perisic has been a black fucking hole, hasn't he, on that left-hand side? So maybe that's one of the reasons why Son has been, because it's not like Son hasn't been trying. It's like he's been trying too hard. And in the game against Sheffield United, all 3 of our forwards were just selfish. They were just all going for the goals themselves. And you see what happens when they start putting their football brains on and they start playing and passing for each other. there was times that there was a good few chances there created. They're nice moves. It wasn't like scrappy and messy and goals just bobbling in. It was very premeditated. I really liked it. So there might be something in that, might be something in that. Summer's definitely more central than he has been today.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. And you know what, as well? I think also what I will add, I think when Perisic is there, because for a while the right-hand side wasn't performing, everything was coming down the left-hand side. Whereas when you look at it today, everything came down the right-hand side, which then sort of frees Son up a hell of a lot more because, not everyone is sort of drifted or geared towards that left-hand side. They're more geared toward the right-hand side because of how much we get down there, which then opens it up for Sonny. But look, that goal today, a player out of confidence, is very, very easy for him to hit that first time or snatch at it, hit it off the guy in front of him. But he didn't. He kept calm, composed, took it down with the knee, another touch, and again, a nice little roll into the bottom corner rather than snatching at it. However, I did see him sitting on the substitute bench there with an ice pack shrink wrapped around his leg onto his hamstring. I hope there's not an injury there to be worried about. Paul, I do have other super chats to get to, but before I get to them, I want to ask you, what do you make of Conte heading straight down the tunnel? No congratulations to the players. No out there clapping the fans. I mean, what's that all about in your eyes?
I didn't see it. So I didn't see it. So he just walked straight off, did he?
Walked straight down the tunnel.
I think he's had it with the club, hasn't he? He's had it.
So?
That looks. I mean, why wouldn't you come out? We already know he's pissed off with the fans, and maybe he's just thinking, "Yeah, we've won now. Fuck you lot." That's
what it seems like.
I'm used to Tottenham players all lining up and cheering the fans, win, lose or draw, shit or good. They all used to stand in a line, clap the fans, and I don't know. Unless he just maybe he's got maybe he had a bad kebab or something. He's just gone to lay one out and do a bit of paperwork. Maybe he'll be back on the pitch soon.
Look, maybe he has just gone for something innocent as a shit. Who knows? But what I will say is the optics, it doesn't look good. He had a pop at the fans yesterday, walked straight down the tunnel after the result today. Constantly being asked about his future. He's told us all along, some of these players are not good enough. They don't have the right mentality. That's why he's been calling for patience. And it could be the fact that it's like, I told you these guys can turn it on and off when they feel like it. I'm not the problem. I'm just straight down the tunnel, a bit of an arrogance. I'm not sure what it is, but for me, if it's not something innocent where he's had to go down and maybe take some medication because he's come back from illness, or he's just gone down to go to the toilet, I'm not sure. But if it's not one of them, it seems like a guy that already knows he's out of here, to be honest with you. And that's why he's just gone straight down the tunnel. I don't like it. I think it sends out a good message, and I think it's disrespectful, to be honest with you, towards the fans. Like I said, it could be something innocent, but if it's not, no matter what, you always go out and clap them fans. They've had to enjoy your shit. They've had to enjoy the shit performances. Anytime you've asked them to turn up, which he has done at the home stadium or away, fans have done it. So for me, I find it very, very disrespectful if that is the case. Dark Sun G says, come on, you Spurs, 3 points in the bag. We need Son to play in the up more forward. Look, good 3 points. It was crucial with Liverpool dropping points, and they still have a game in hand that we got this win. We got Southampton next week. We need to follow up with another win there. Look, I know some people are saying, look, the season's done, everything else. I fully get that. But top four is still important. We still need to sort of maintain top four. It opens up your manager targets. It opens up your transfer targets a bit more. And also, we do need the revenue. So, look, I still want top four. Although, albeit it's not really what I wanted this season, which was a trophy and FA Cup. That hasn't come about, but it is important we still win. But look, Dark Sun G, like I was saying during the game, I do think that what would I say? I do think it's the fact that Nottingham Forest were just crap on the ball every time they got it, they gave it away, which meant we weren't forced to sit back for any large periods of the game. We were in control of the ball, which means then you can keep Kane where he's most effective. I.e., 2 goals today. Keep Richarlison where he's effective further up the pitch. Same as Sonny. Keep him further up the pitch where he's effective. Not this nonsense of having to drop back to the halfway line. But, like I've alluded to all along, the Conte system would look so much better if we had players who could keep the ball on a consistent basis. And we've done that today, which then allows these players to stay further up the pitch. But my question is why are these players being able to turn it on and off like a tap? That's very, very concerning. But big up, Dark Sun G, my man. Really appreciate the support.
Well, it might be the same old story. Once the fixture list clears up and we go down to 1 a week, then we put a run on in the league and we might end up at top 4 or not. I mean, before that game, I thought we didn't really have a chance. I'm not convinced yet because, it's Tottenham, isn't it? And although Liverpool is back within our reach, I think that means our goal difference between us and them is now 6 goals if we end up on the same point. So when you're talking about 6 goals, that's easy to switch around, couple of good results, couple of good games, and then it's Liverpool looking down the barrel of a goal difference deficit to us. They could go out and lose 7-0 next time. Who knows what Liverpool's doing these days? Yeah. But I think, I just think, fixtures are cleaned up. Players are getting more rest because they can't play 2 games a week, and here we go. We'll probably win a load of games now.
Yeah. For sure. Well, look, for me, again, I think it's a little too little too late. Like I said, I still want top 4. But, to go on a little run now, it is too little too late. But interestingly, we're at the same stage we were last season, point-wise and everything else. And last season, we went on a run and won 10 of our last 12. Could the same happen now? Who knows? Let's wait and see. I think it's a lot harder this time around with some of the injuries we have, some of the players out of form. But, Son got his goal today. Kane's back in the goals as well. Richarlison can come off with his head high after a good display. So hopefully these players can maybe find a little bit of a performance. I see David Jones asking Sean coming on. Davey, my man, just for today only, there is no Shawnee. He's actually out enjoying his dad's birthday. He took his dad to that game with the brother. And look, they got the win. So no Sean today. Or no Jack today either, actually, because Jack's also at the game. But delighted for the boys that they get to celebrate victory inside on Burning, because it's like, why couldn't you do that when I was there? Especially Harry Kane scoring 2, but it is what it is. Adrian Chia says, great work, lads. Hope you enjoyed today's script. Come on, you Spurs. Look, like I said, I'm well aware it was very, very choppy. My computer was in overdrive today, but I tried the very best I could. And look, we got it done at the end of the day. Not an easy one for Paul to step into, and he stepped in. He's like, putting a hand into his glove. Big up, Adrian Chia. Really enjoyed the script, my man. Not as tough on the heart, I would say, brother. Dark Sun G says, this is why I wanted Forrester. He blocks pens. But Paul, you said repeatedly you're very impressed with Forrester since he's come in. You said that repeatedly during the game.
Yeah, I think he's just growing into the role. Look, he's not what we want as a first choice. I'm not saying by any means he solved our goalkeeper problem, but he's performing admirably. I think he made a good save, saved a good penalty. I like the way he comes out for crosses more than Hugo does, and when the ball's at his feet, I'm not papering my sofa brown, because every time Hugo gets it, you don't know what's going to happen or where it's going to go. Whereas at least Foster, he's nice and sharp kick passing, and he's a big ugly fucker as well, which doesn't go. That's not a bad thing for a goalkeeper to be. And I think that save, one of his saves, it was very quick reactions here to get down quick. I'm enjoying him actually. I think he's been a bit unlucky with some of the goals he's let in, because some of the goals we've let in have been like players waltzing past 4 or 5 defenders and he's been unsighted, So I've been a bit easy on him for some of the goals against him. But, yeah, he's done well today, earned his money.
No, look, he made a great save from one of the corner kicks, diving back, good strong hand to one. I like Fraser Forster. I think his distribution is good. I think, he's made some good saves as well. I would say if only we could recognise what Hugo Lloris a bit sooner, didn't wait till he got injured, would this season maybe pan out a little bit better as well, because we wouldn't have had all them mistakes from Hugo, better distribution as well, which means we can play better on the ball because we have a goalkeeper who can find the player with a pass rather than just ballooning it straight up the field and expecting Harry Kane to pluck something from 8 yards out of the fucking air. So it makes you wonder, it makes you think. But, very, very solid display from Fraser Forster today. I could have probably put him in for man of the match as well. But penalty save at the end, a good strong hand to it, and that would have done his confidence the world of good. And if he continues this on, I think it probably signals the end of Hugo Lloris in the Tottenham jersey, if you want me.
Yeah, I think he's playing better than Hugo for sure.
No, but big up Dark Sun G. Also, happy birthday to Derek Smith. You're one of the lucky ones, brother. Spurs winning on your birthday. So many of us have been let down this season. You're one of the lucky ones, Derek. Big yourself up, my man. Everyone wish Derek happy birthday. And big up Dark Sun G. Really appreciate the support, brother. DG says, Porro is so creative. I love him. Best pass of the game was in the 86th minute. I mean, Paul, all of a sudden, we've gone from a situation at right wing back where nobody was happy. We needed 2 more in this summer. And now all of a sudden, we've got 2 right wing backs on form. Emerson has picked up his form. And now all of a sudden, Pedro Porro comes in and he's also playing. For me, he was absolutely outstanding today. He's my man of the match.
Yeah, he's on the money today, and I just like the way he knew when to get rid of the ball and when to take a man on. He's not scared of running past someone just to get himself in a better position. And he's always looking up the field. There wasn't much sideways, backwards shit from him. Excuse me. Still getting over COVID here, man. Yeah, very progressive and playing some nice balls in, and there's some nice interplay between him and Richarlison and him and Romero and him and Skip. He's he seems to be quite aware of the game, which is a good thing, isn't it?
What I also like is his composure, even when he's deep in our own half. You see him at times. And what I love about it, Paul, is at times, right, he looks like he's ready to shape inside and pass it inside, and he just turns quickly and goes down the line. I haven't seen any sort of composure from players like that in that sort of position. He's got good feet. He can dribble. Even if he gets the ball, he can play people in. He expands the play, puts people in behind, up in the final third. I mean, look at the ball to Harry Kane for his header for the first goal. A lovely little scoop cross. The second goal, the ball comes to Porro, another ball over the top to Kane's feet, and then he just slides it into Richie. Porro was good today, very, very good. And I want to see a lot more of that from Porro. I love the composure. He doesn't panic on the ball. And when you got players like that across the back line, you can start playing out from the back. It breeds confidence. So I really like what I saw from Porro today. And look, it gives Emerson a kick up the arse. It now says, okay, Emerson, you've arrived for the second part of the season. You're here, but now you need to show us more going forward. And it puts the onus back on Emerson to improve going forward. So I think, all in all, that's good for that position, and it's good to see maybe a bit of competition for once in a place in the Tottenham team starting to develop, and we need more of that for sure. Big up, DG. Really appreciate the support, brother. He's very happy with Porro, so he is. Big up the Outlet. He says, typical. Why didn't we play like that against Sheffield United? Milan, sick in your tits. Come on, you Spurs. By the skate. Wait, Skip was very good. No, this is what we were talking about. That I mean, it's bittersweet today, right? Bittersweet. I mean, what frustrates me, it's like you turn up when the pressure's off. There's one game a week, and you owe the fans. But where was this 7 days ago? Where was this against Sheffield United? You win that, you win AC Milan, you're going into the back end of the season inside top 4 with the Champions League and an FA Cup. The excitement's still there, it gives you that, but unfortunately, these players just let you down. They turn it on and off like they're a fucking hot and cold tap, and I'm absolutely fed up with it. I'm fed up with it. It just winds me up. Wednesday night, I sat there through 94 minutes of absolute dog shit. Zero intent going forward. Zero people looking to get on the ball, turn, play passes through, get ball going forward, play balls in behind. But there wasn't even any, the forward line, not one of them wanted to run in behind Wednesday night either. They kept on coming towards, and closing up the spaces, closing up the play. So where was that Wednesday night in a big European game? Where was that in a League Cup game? I'll tell you why. Because it was raining both them games. Sheffield United pissing down rain. Players don't want to be out there in the cold. Wednesday night it was sleet and it was raining, cold. Players don't want to be out there, and I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely sick of it. I'm happy we won today, and credit to the team. There's been a lot of noise this week, a lot of noise around the manager, and it mustn't be easy as a player. A fair play to them for actually fucking turning up today. But it's too late. It's too bloody late. I'm happy we won, but it is too late. You know, and it just makes me more angry that I paid good money over there Wednesday. I see something today that should have been there Wednesday. Because Milan were no better than what Forest were today. Milan were useless. They didn't want to know. They sat back. You know, where was that attacking attempt Wednesday? And that's what annoys me. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy we won today. But I'm angry that, you know, if they showed it just a week, 2 weeks earlier, we'd still have a good end to this season, an exciting end to this season, Paul.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, like I said, Sheffield United, that was the game that broke my heart this season. It was horrible. The whole fact that they were trying to be clever in football. Stop being fucking clever. It'll bite you in the arse. You've got to be humble. You can't be arrogant and think, oh, we'll just play a shit team and we'll win this one anyway, and then we'll be all rested for Wolves or AC Milan. Put your best fucking team out, for fuck's sake, and stop playing silly bollocks. And I think the whole thing is, you know, I think that manoeuvre, it pissed off the football gods. So the football gods said, well, no, fuck you. You're not going to win against AC Milan. You're not going to win against Wolves. And now the gods have been appeased, and I think they're just going to let us win a few games. But don't be fucking clever in football. Don't work.
Yeah. But big up the lad. Hopefully you enjoyed that result, my man. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Big up. The Bolton Duta says, is this our best playing 11 with one game a week now and barring injuries? Will this be our team until the end of the season? Interesting. You know, there was no Perisic in it, no Kulu in it. I mean, Paul, do you think that what we've seen there today, no Emerson as well, do you think what we've seen there today is our best 11 and that's what we should be using between now and the end of the season?
Probably is, isn't it? I mean, yeah, why not? We don't need to rotate.
Barrett Dyer, he was fucking atrocious today, even though we won.
Yeah, that corner he gave away, man. Why was he doing that? And that little run up he did in the middle of the pitch and then just loses the ball. Just don't bother, Eric.
And then are you running him around like he's on a merry-go-round?
And then, you know, if Poch comes back, he opens the door and he sees that Bertie Smalls, Eric Dyer sitting there. You know, that's probably not going to be good for Poch. I mean, Poch has got to make it a condition of him coming back that Dyer and Davies and Sanchez, they've all just gone. They go. That's it. Not a question. Because he didn't want to play Dyer anyway. And then Dyer had his little whinge to Jose in Portuguese. Oh, well, the gaffer didn't want to play me.
Look, if anything today, that signals to me, you know, we were playing good football on the front foot, and that guy done everything he can to try and make the game harder on himself. And if today does not highlight that guy needs to go and he's a serious problem, I really don't know what will. Because honestly, we were playing good football, but anytime he touched it, you look at Langley, look at Romero, one touch, moving on. Every time he got the ball, 8 touches to pass it fucking 5 yards. Defensively, shit as well. That corner, Kulu was stupid for putting his arm out like that, but that corner was given away near the end when there was no need to give it away. You just show a bit of composure. So, you know, look, there are still issues, and for me, you know, we played on the front foot, but he done his best to not help us. So for me, it just highlights that he's got to go. But you know what, the Bolton Duta? I think you're right. I think for me, you don't change the team today. We found a bit of confidence, found some form, and you don't change a winning team. So for me, that team has to be rolled out next week against Southampton. No changes. Porro has to stay in it even if Emerson's fit. Richarlison has to stay in it even if Kulu's fit. Just has to.
But it's a winning team. You don't change a winning team, do you, man? You know?
No.
It's not rocket science.
I want to ask you just quickly, the Bolton filter. Why do you think Conte walked down the tunnel as soon as the whistle went rather than go up there, shake the players' hands and clap the fans, my man? Let me know the Bolton do it. But sorry, Paul, I got crushed you there, brother.
No. Hey, Dave, I'm gonna have to go, man. I'm bloody knackered now. So is that cool?
Yeah, of course it is. I want to say a massive thank you to you for giving up your time to come on and help me out today.
Oh, no, man.
Look, I know
No.
it's early. I know it's early for you and everything else, and it means a lot. So I really appreciate it, brother.
No, it's fun, man. Anytime. All right, then. See you, Dave. Bye-bye, chat. Thanks for the comments. Click like and subscribe. That's what they say, isn't it? I'm getting good at this shit now.
It is.
All right,
Paul,
come on, you bird.
And by the way, get some rest as well, because we know you're not well, so get some rest.
Yeah. All right, cheers, man. Bye-bye.
Paul, I really appreciate it. Everybody, massive respect to Paul for giving up his time for us this afternoon. Really, really appreciate it. But big up to both and do as well. Really appreciate the support, my man. We've got Dark Sun G. I hope Fulham beat the Gooners later today. Come on, you Spurs. Do you know what? I'm actually gonna watch that. I have a sneaky feeling Fulham might do them. You know, Arsenal have been close the last few weeks of being done, got away with it. I don't think they will against someone like Fulham. You know, I think there's a potential that Fulham could overturn them today and make it a great day for us if that happened. Because I know people say, oh, you know, stop clowning on Arsenal. It's embarrassing because of where we are, this, that, and the other. I get it. But I also don't want them in the league because I also find that embarrassing. So hopefully that does happen today, Dark Sun G. And he says, I give it to my dad because Liverpool beat Bournemouth 9-0 and got their manager sacked. But today they lost 1-0, probably losing to Madrid. Finally, we have a good rotation for a right wing back for the first time in a while. And I think that's the biggest point we take away from today, Dark Sun G. The fact that, you know, we've got two players sort of on form in Porro and Emerson, and it provides good competition. The fact that Emerson came to form when Porro came here, Porro made his debut, was awful, but since then he's come in with a fire, a hunger, a tenacity, and he's come in and he's fitted in like a glove on fire, and that's what competition does. It gets the best out of both players. So when you play them, you don't see as much of a drop-off. You know, that's why we see at centre-back, when one centre-back comes in for another, it's just shit, because they both know their shit and there's no competition there. Whereas that right wing-back, there is competition. And what I will say, though, it now puts the onus on Emerson, because for me, Porro now jumps ahead of him in the pecking order. I think Porro was good defensively today, and the catalyst going forward, you know, he constantly tried things, constantly trying to get the ball in the box. He can run with the ball. He's skillful. He can switch play. You know, he hit the crossbar from a free kick last week. And this is all we've been crying out for. Just buy players of quality. That provides competition. And then when them cup games come around, you don't go out early because you've got the competition and everyone wants to win a place in the starting 11, which means then that replicates in them games and you usually go out and win them. So we have to get competition right across that squad going forward. Dark Sun G, my man, absolutely. Big yourself up, brother, and really appreciate the support. As for Liverpool losing to Bournemouth, I have a few friends I need to go and ring, you know, rub it in a little, not going to lie. Very pathetic of me, I get it, but I've had very little chance to be happy and cheer this season, so I'll take it where I can. So big up Dark Sun G, my man, really appreciate the support, brother. And Fars Ralph says, fans should give credit to Conte. Klopp lost to Bournemouth. No, look, I think credit where credit's due. I think it was exciting. But, look, let's not get too carried away because Forest have only won one away game this season. They've conceded 29 goals on the road. So they're absolutely abysmal away from home. And they didn't lay a glove on us, you know, but they still scored, still had a penalty save, and still troubled us at times. So we're nowhere near out of the woods yet. Nowhere near out of the woods yet. I think if a team came with a bit more intent today, potentially that could have been a different story. But it was great to see, you know, it was a big call to drop Kulu and bring in Richarlison. I think now we know Richarlison either has to play on the right or through the middle. It was brave to keep Son out there. You know, he got his goal today. He repaid him. Maybe is it a little too late, too late from some of these guys? We'll have to wait and see what happens with Conte now over the press conference and stuff like that. I do not like the way he went straight down the tunnel. Look, it could be something completely innocent. But, you know, credit to where credit's due to Conte today. And this is something I've always said, Faz. You know, we can always constantly sit here and blame managers. But you've got to understand, some of these players can turn it on and off like a hot and cold tap. And that's not good enough. You know, people say Conte's tactics and that is boring. Well, it's boring when, yes, if the players aren't performing in that system, I agree. But, you know, it's the same system that we sat here, cheered and clapped, and that we were excited about last season that got us top four. And the fact that at times it's looked dismal, but at times it's also looked decent this season. for me, it goes back to you can't always put the blame on a manager all the time. Sometimes players have to take responsibility. The owners have to take responsibility at times. I'm not saying that, there are times Conte has to take responsibility too, for sure, 100% there is. But, I'd be questioning the players. 3 shit performances off the back of 2 good wins against Chelsea and West Ham, and then this today off the back of losing to Sheffield United, Fulham, and AC Milan. But what I will say is the common denominator between Chelsea, West Ham, and Forest is they struggle to score goals, and they have done, especially on the road this season. So I would err on the side of caution with that. That's why I wouldn't get too carried away, because we've beaten 3 teams that are struggling to score goals at the minute. But look, credit where credit's due to Conte and the players today for the win. At the end of the day, I just want to fucking win. It's not that much hard to ask for, and today they delivered. So do it next week against Southampton, then back it up after the international break with more wins. I'm sick of this up and down, win 2, lose 3, win 2, lose 3. I'm fed up with it. Every Spurs fan is fed up with it. We want to see consistency. We want to get back to where we were on the pitch, winning most weeks, keeping clean sheets, playing good football, scoring goals, a hunger, a desire, getting stuck in, fighting for each other. That's what we want, and we want it on a consistent basis, not every so often. It's not good enough. Dark Son G says, now in the summer we need 2 centre-backs, 1 goalkeeper, 1 midfielder, 1 winger. Look, a goalkeeper's a must. Long-term number 1 is an absolute must. Whether it's David Raya, whether it's Sean Gavin Bazunu, but it's got to be someone that is the modern-day goalkeeper that can play out with his feet, but also a very, very good shot stopper. Because no matter what manager comes in here at what system, it helps them if you've got a goalkeeper with the passing range of an Alisson or an Ederson. 2 centre-backs. Even if a manager switches to a back 4, I still want 2 centre-backs in here. I don't want Dyer or Sanchez anywhere near the team. So as soon as a suspension or injury happens, they have to come in. Whereas if you get in another one, and you do play a back 4, you've got 1 left there that can get into the team. We've proven with these guys that they're hot and cold, not good enough. Dyer was useless today, and he was barely challenged. He was absolutely atrocious. The only one making mistakes, really. And then, look, I can. It's another problem that's arose over the last couple of seasons. I think it was Brentford Brighton last season. You needed that player that could get on the ball in the final third, be comfortable on it, pick passes left, right, over the top, 1-2s. And at times this season, especially AC Milan could have done with 1. Wolves probably could have done with 1. Sheffield United probably could have done with 1. And there's other games as well. So, and look, with Danjuma, I'm not sure whether we're going to take the option. Lucas Moura going as well. We definitely need another player in the forward area as well. You're absolutely spot on, Dark Son G. But they've got to be players of caliber. They've got to be good technicians, good, strong mentalities as well. But most importantly, what the manager wants. It's got to be. Big up, Dark Son G, my man. Really appreciate the support, brother. Absolute legend. And then we've got Dermatron with the really big one, my man. Really too nice. Really, really too nice with this one. A really big one. No need for that amount, my man, but really do appreciate it. Hopefully you do have food and heating and everything else for the week. Big yourself up, brother. And he says, big up, Dave. Thank you for all you do, for the work you put in. And Jack as well. You both, Spurs legends, have a drink on me both. Look, really appreciate that, Dermo. And we are going to be back to full pelt now. Constant content coming out now that we're back from our little sort of break over in London. And really appreciate the support, Dermot, man. Look, the dream is for me and Jack to get a studio one day, a bit like what we done last Monday, from the We Are Tottenham TV studio. I think it worked really well. I find the discussions better when we were able to do it in person as well. So, every little helps towards that, Dermatron. So big yourself up, my man, and I really appreciate it. Look, at the end of the day as well, though, this isn't... Look, when you're losing, it does become hard work. It's a grind. But ultimately, I end up enjoying this, The reason why I started this is because I want to speak to Spurs fans. I want to know what's going on. I want to see, maybe listen to other people's opinions that don't align with mine, to see if there's stuff I'm missing. I want to win with Spurs fans. I want to lose and cry with Spurs fans. And that's just the way it is. So I really appreciate that, Darren. But look, it's not work. Like I said, I thoroughly enjoy it, my man. Thoroughly enjoy it. So big up, Darmatron, and really appreciate the support. Absolute legend. let's take some comments here from the chat, and then I think I will end off. And then there will be a fan show for all you fuckers out there who want to come on and have their say with Jacob. I'll be listening because I'll be very interested to see what people make, on Conte, on the performance, on the players, on some of the changes. Very, very interested. Big up, Mark, my man. Good to see you in the building. We've got David Hoss. Big up the whole crew. Great show as always. Hate the years and years losing, bro. Oh, man, look, since the Champions League final, this club has been in the absolute mire. And it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle to support this club. It really has, my man. The last 3 years have been hard. Since we sacked Poch, you're seeing players come in the door, especially under Jose, where you're like, not really Jose players. I mean, and ultimately, most of them are gone. I think the only one left now is fucking Zinedine Salzburg. Look at the players, coming in under, then hiring Nuno and stuff like that. We've just got so much wrong since the Champions League final. The club was up here, and it's like it's fallen off a cliff. And it's been such a struggle to get it back on because no one really wants to dig their hands in the pocket and rectify mistakes in the transfer market to make it a lot quicker. No, but we have to suffer as Spurs fans. We have to, we'll do this part this window, that part that window. Never ever rectify things quick enough. And I think that's what we need to start asking for. We don't ask for the clubs to make mistakes. We don't ask for these players on the pitch to make mistakes. We just want to see some consistency. So what we need to start asking for is just if you make a mistake, rectify it. Why do the fans have to be punished for that mistake? Why do we have to wait so long for it to be fixed? You made it. You're the one that's running our football club. You fix it and fix it as soon as. And, things I think would be a hell of a lot better. Managers would be given a chance. Hell, who knows? You might be competing for more honours if that's the case. So I would urge them this summer, finally, just get it done. Dark Sunji put it in there. Goalkeeper, long-term number one. Another player in the forward area. Cam and 2 centre-backs in here. And probably another left wing-back as well. Get it done this summer. I want to go into next season looking at the squad and going, do you know what? I think we've got a bit of everything here. We've got competition right across the squad from place. I want to look at that squad and say, I'm not looking forward to seeing him. Sick of seeing him. I know what he's going to offer. Just do it all in one window this summer and get it done. And give Spurs fans what they deserve. A good fucking energetic season next season. Goals. Being in the hunt for things. That's all we're asking for, is to be in the hunt. Once you're in the hunt, you always have a chance of lifting it. So give us that. Well, look at us. We're sitting here. We stick by this club through thick and thin. We through it all, through the shit. It's been a lot more shit the last 3 years since the Champions League final. It's been, my only enjoyment from this club has actually been the fans and Harry Kane over the last 3 years. Maybe Romero too. Bit of Sonny as well. But apart from that, it's not been much. So, I also call on the board. This summer you owe it to the fans. Finish off the rotation of this squad and let us go into next season with everything we need to fucking have a good goal for once. I'm sick of coming out of windows and going, this might come back and haunt us, that might come back and haunt us, and sit there and live in hope. So just get it all done. And if you are going to change manager, get that done quickly as well. Stop flapping about with it. Start showing some decisiveness around here. Start showing some ruthlessness around here. Very interesting to see what happens with Antonio Conte now. Whether Tottenham end up keeping him because they win today and it was a good performance, whether he's still gone, what was the reason why he walked off early. Very, very interesting. I am going to leave now and I'm going to find out exactly why. If it's innocent, fair enough. If it's not good enough. People saying they're spitting pure facts. It's not pure facts, man. Well, it is. It is pure facts, but it's just frustration as well. Like, we don't ask for much. We just ask for commitment on the football pitch. We don't care about all these extra revenue streams and everything else you want to do. As long as there's a good solid thing on the football pitch, which is what we care about. It may not be your first priority, but at the end of the day, you bought the club knowing it comes with a loyal following. So surely your main object should be keep that loyal following happy so you can go off and do whatever else it is you want to do. It's not hard. I mean, I'm a guy with no qualifications, no degrees, and I'm a dum-dum, but I can know how to run a business. If you want to go off and build hotels and cinemas and all, be my fucking guest. But put the football quality on the pitch first. And then fans wouldn't give a shit. And it's all we ask for is just good football quality on the pitch, a bit of commitment, a bit of desire, a bit of hunger. When things get tough, a bit of appetite for the fight. You know, look, today I'm happy, but like I said, for me, it's a week and a half too late. You know, these players, management, owners, they all got to take responsibility for it, because today we see here a good performance, still in the top 400. Great. But it could have been so much more. Should have been so much more as well. So, look, good win today. It is what it is, but we're not out of the woods yet. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone for sticking with it today. I know it hasn't been the easiest. I know it doesn't look as fancy or run as good as it usually is, but that will be back here next week for the Southampton game. I'm going to end it off now, and I'm going to pass it over to Jacob, who will be running the fan show. So a massive thank you to everybody today. Enjoy your Saturday evening. If you are coming on, I look forward to it, and I look forward to hearing what you have to say. I think there is a lot of interesting talking points to be spoke about today. So absolutely love it. Look, I'll see what look, actually, do you know what? If anyone's got any questions for me, put them in the chat and I'll bring them up and I'll give them an answer. Foggy Foam says, definitely well said, David. We need this guy to step up in the summer and deliver to the fans. Enough. Gesler Ton says, love it, Dave. A bit of a I actually know the word. I can't pronounce it, though. He says, rattling. This is exactly what is required. Thanks, my man. Big yourself up, brother. Ashwin says, have a good one, mate. Always enjoy your views. And then Scoot Work says, nice work. Big up, mate. Look, my views are my own, you know. They're my own. I know I'm a bit like Marmite. Some people love them. Some people hate them. But at the end of the day, you know, they come from a place of good, from a good place, a place of where I want to win. I want to see this club win trophies, and I want to see us progress. Look, I may have different ideas about how to go about it than other people, but at the end of the day, everyone wants the same thing, you know. And I'm just sick of us being taken advantage of, to be honest, at this point, you know, by players and by the owners, you know, and I'm sick of it. I just want one season where we can sit back and enjoy again. Seems so long since we've had that. Ricky Nato says, big up, brother. Good performance from everyone, but we must play every single game with the same desire, passion, and attitude. Come on, you Spurs. And you're absolutely spot on, my man. You know, this is good today, but, you know, we got to back it up next week against Southampton. You know, but go at Southampton from minute one like we went at Forest today. Pin them back in. Everyone calm and composed on the ball. It just worries me that we can turn it on and off so fucking quickly. That's what annoys me, you know, and especially if Conte still carries the sack after this. That's why the players perform, not because they already knew Conte was going. If he does carry the sack, that's why we got the performance we did. You know, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. And, you know, if it is a case that they haven't been playing for the manager, the players need to realize you're not playing for the manager means you're not playing for the crowd. You're not playing for the badge, and you're not playing for the fans. You know, fans, you know, work 70, 80 hours a week overtime just to go and pay to see you guys. So regardless whether you're happy with a manager or not, you should still always put in 100% commitment. King Hoggle says, Dave, do you think Don Conte has belittled us publicly? And is that acceptable? No, it's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. Look, one part of a quote I do agree with, where he says, you know, we Tottenham fans have to show manager more patience. And I agree with that because, look, you know, hiring and firing managers every 16 to 18 months, it has a knock-on effect in the transfer market. That's why you see performances so up and down, because we got players from different regimes. Every manager that comes in here requires a different mentality, a different type of player, and they have different ideas. So, you know, we do have to sit back here and back a project, give it 2, 3, 4 years, and that way you'll see the fruits of something. But that has to happen, and we do have to show patience. But on the flip side, you know, I don't like blaming them. I don't like the fact that, you know, he belittled the fans publicly, that he belittles Tottenham publicly. I don't like it. I do not like it. You know, it shows that maybe he doesn't have pride, or, you know, or maybe represent Tottenham with the pride that we want someone to. And I don't think it's acceptable. No, I don't. But at the same time, I understand the guy's frustrations, you know. You hire a guy for for what he's done at other clubs, you know, for the CV that he has, for winning league titles, for winning domestic trophies. And then we bring him in and we're asking him to completely flip it, you know, when we brought him in to drag us to that level. And it's like every manager just comes in and they're fed up with fighting for what they need, for what they want, you know. But look, To go after the fans, I think is completely wrong. And I think it makes a rod out of his own back. I didn't hear the fans saying his name once today. So look, one thing you should never do. I think you can go after the players because you can get them. They can come in and they can go. But one thing you should never do is ever go after the fans, because they're the ones that are the constant. They're the ones that will always remember it. And you'll never get rid of that problem because fans love this club and they ain't going nowhere. So completely wrong in my eyes, my man. We've got Wayne Bonner says, do you see Levy doing proper business in the summer transfer window? Look, do you want me personally? I don't know. I don't think so. I think, look, Paratici will be gone, so you're bringing in a new guy who probably have new ideas, new preferred choices. And then I think, if he brings in players, I'm not sure whether they hit the ground running. But, I thought a lot of the players we brought in last season, Premier League experience, experience in the English game, I thought they would have come in and hit the ground running off the back of that. It quite hasn't happened. No, I don't. I don't win. But, this is where I say fans need to unite en masse. Get behind one certain message that calls for change or for them to sell up, But this is why I say pitching fans against each other is not going to solve that problem. I see it all over social media. Fans constantly blaming each other on both sides. It happens both sides. So something has to happen. There has to be some sort of intervention where that stops. Because to be honest with you, right, when I listen to YouTube channels, when I watch the things I do on social media, in a roundabout way, everyone's asking for the same thing. Everyone realizes what we're seeing is not good enough. Everyone wants trophies. Everyone wants success. Everyone wants to pay their money to watch enjoyable, good football. Football's an escape for most people. So you want to go there and enjoy it, not suffer the same shit that you suffer during the week from Monday to fucking Friday. Hard slog. And then you go to football and it's more of a hard slog. No one wants that. Everyone wants to enjoy it. But we have to find some common ground or something where everybody can get behind, because the only way you're going to get change is by getting people out there en masse, getting people flying out, spending hard-earned money to get out there for the protest, this, that, and the other. So it's got to be something that brings everybody together for this to happen, to affect the change. Because it's the only way people like that listen. It's like a government. The only way the government listen, if people get on the streets, close down the capital city, and they're out there in numbers, it's the only way you affect change. And that's the way it's got to be, in my opinion. But look, like I said, who am I? I'm just a fat gobshite who sits on YouTube and has opinions, But, hopefully some people find some merit to it or maybe understand what I'm trying to say, hopefully. But look, I think that'll do it. I think we'll end it there. Yeah, I think we're going to end it there, guys. I don't really see any more questions. Big up Rude 2. Let's see what Rude 2 is saying here. So some of our new players hit Conte's brick wall because they were club signings or we played them in the wrong position. Look, well, we know about Danjuma now, and Spence, club signings, not players he wanted. And he says Conte's not a good fit for the club. Do you know what? The problem is that, any manager we've hired over the last few years have not been a good fit for the club. It's a huge problem. In order to make a manager fit for the club, you've got to do what he wants you to do. That's how you make a manager fit for the club. Look, we've gone through a point where we want to bring in world-class managers who are used to dealing with world-class players. And then they're coming into Tottenham and they're dealing with players nowhere near that level. But we're not getting any players in near that level to help them either. So maybe you're right in that regard. Maybe bringing in an elite manager is not the way to go. They don't suit this football club. But at the end of the day, we all want to be seeing elite players with an elite manager in charge. And that's the way we've got to go. So then how do we go about making it a fit for these sort of guys? Because you can't keep picking up managers from sort of lower than Tottenham and bringing them in, where they're constantly doing yes things, yes men, this, that, and the other, because they're so desperate to prove they can do it at a big club. So where do we draw that line? I'm not so sure, Rude 2. I'm not so sure. But we do want to get to a stage where we're watching elite players under an elite manager, my man. We have to get to that point. We have to get to that point. King Huddle says, For me, Conte was backed 8 new players this season to add to the stellar signings of Benty and Kulu and have full pre-season regression. Look, what I will say to you is I agree he's been back to a certain degree, King Hoddle. I'm not one of these that are going to sit here and say he's not back. We spent money, and I do like some of the players that we brought in here with that money. But we need to continue to back him. The problem is, and we can't overlook this, centre-back has been a major issue. Some of them games earlier on in the season, if we're not conceding some of the goals we're conceding or giving them some of the stupid, childish mistakes we're making, you turn some of them games into wins. Wins then brings momentum and confidence, and maybe we wouldn't be in this position where we are now. You know, so there are issues that we can't put on Conte, like the back line, like an aging goalkeeper that predate him. Yeah, you can ask Conte about his in-game management, some of his selections, lineups, this, that, and the other, fine. But I believe, and I'm of this opinion, I don't think any manager has a real chance of succeeding until you do strengthen that back line and getting a new number one here, because it's the basics and it's the catalyst of what you need for any title challenge to go on a run in any cup. You need a goalkeeper you rely on, and you need centre-backs that you can rely on defensively and on the football, my man. So look, if any manager wants to succeed, for me that has to happen. But look, it'd be interesting to see what happens with Conte now. I'm going to go off and find out and listen to maybe his post-match presser and see what the story is. If he is set to go, I think you'll see a lot of the news ramp up as well. But guys, thank you so much for all your support today. Thank you to everyone who has super chatted and helped support this channel financially. It's a massive, massive thing to do, especially in times like this. So it's a massive help to everything we're trying to do. So really appreciate that. Massive thank you to everyone who smashed the like button, the new subscribers, and to all you guys, most importantly, who are in the chat here, engaging with us all day long. Like I said, not our best work on this channel, but it'll be better as soon as Jack goes back with his more powerful computers. So guys, fan show, hopefully some of you use it to come on and have your say, and we'll see you all again soon. Come on, you Spurs. In Conte we trust.